this is a continuation of my Aliya Timelink streams, with the daily events recorded over time. So check out the earlier streams first if you want, or the game itself. Turns out the fast forward function for the daily events is different from the main game, using right alt instead of left shift, but oh well. Doing it daily adds to the experience. Alright, our first daily message from Aliya. Let's see how many we get, but I'm recording this because obviously it's not really streamable. In terms of like, it's a continuation from the last streams, and I'll compile it. But yeah, alright. Good to hear from her, let's say. Ding dong, you have a new message. What is it? I just finished the warp travel. Now hovering over planet Bessonya, I can talk to you again. So you can't send messages during a warp travel? Is it another expedition mission? Another expedition mission? Sure. It's a vacation. Come on, you make it sound like all I do is work, work, work. So Bessonya is a vacation planet? It's more than that. It's a perfect vacation planet. You won't believe how beautiful the water is here. Wait, how come you're suddenly on vacation? Not sure. The onset our destination this time is Planet Bessonya, the famous tourist spot. Probably just looking for an excuse to give himself a break. He's always so tense, like a robot. He really does need a little rest. Though the trip's gonna be costing a lot, and with it being peak season, we're still in line to dock. They weren't even planning to take me on a trip at first. Can you believe it? The excuse was that I wasn't ready. What kind of preparation do you need for a vacation? In the end, after I begged, they let me tag along. Alright. Yeah. Docking speed. Looks like we'll be waiting a while. Sounds like you have some special considerations. Feels like you shouldn't be there. Special considerations. Alright, we'll see how these daily events work out. You know, it's like, what's it called? I guess like conceptually, I guess? Because like, we jumped from like meeting the rebellion resistance group, that's it. And now we're chilling. Now it's like, what's it called? Just like ideas they want to do with Aliya type deal. We'll see. Well, at least it's like you get to see more of her. Just a vacation planet. There shouldn't be anything special to worry about, even if it's the most famous vacation planet in several nearby star systems. Never mind. So, what's so special about it? The water is insanely clear. It's the only place with ocean views like this in human-settled star systems. Bessonya's surface is almost entirely ocean. No continents, there's countless little islands. The Bessonya resort we all know is made up of over 1,000 islands in the southern hemisphere. They could just call the biggest island a continent. I'm curious how you guys distinguish between islands and continents. Rule of thumb. Smaller than Greenland is an island. Oh, okay, that kind of thing, huh? Larger than Australia is a continent. What if it's bigger than Greenland but smaller than Australia? I mean, that pretty much means... Oh, so that's how it works? Well, no, actually... it's just a piece of land then, huh? But not exactly either or. That's how it works. I was just messing with you. Oh, fair. but generally names are just based on convention or habit. However, geologists define continents by tectonic plates. Oh, right, that thing. Right. Of course. Ryoko even explained this once. The water in Bessonya Resort isn't very deep. This could technically be considered a continent, right? I don't know, just guessing. Oh, looks like Leon managed to cut the line. How do you pull that off? Aren't you guys resistance? Doesn't this open public vacationing seem a bit odd? Yeah, I was wondering. Also, like, Kane is, like, still in hibernation, I guess. You even cut in line. We won't question this. Do you have any conclusions? Sure, we're part of the resistance. But it's not like we have resistance written on our faces. True, fair, true, true. Plus, there are no wanted posters for small fry like us around here. And if there were, well, who cares? I'll just enjoy the much needed vacation. I'll go to the beach now. Tomorrow, rather. The day after, World Tree Restaurant. 2 days after tomorrow, the Voyager Museum. 3 days after tomorrow, oh, time to land. Gotta go. Catch you later. See you tomorrow. Bye. Alright. On to tomorrow then. But it's also like, I realized, what's it called? Yeah, I can open the game once, and then I get notifications whenever Aliya sends a message. I don't have to keep the game open though. I can close it after that, and then it's like, still being tracked. But okay, cool. Tomorrow the beach, next day the restaurant. Cool, cool, cool. We'll see what adventures await us. I guess just nice, chill stuff after like the events of the main game, with like ending 1 and then the whole stuff of her father. Now it's just chill for now, but we'll see. We'll see how this pans out. Well, now later it seems she sent another message. Alright, let's see. Finally made it to the hotel. Go get some rest. You're going out tomorrow, aren't you? It took that long? Anything special happened on the way? I didn't realize until like a day after. Nothing special happened. Most of the time we were just walking around. Ran into some local cops. The gear isn't even the same length as the private... their gear isn't the same league, rather, as the private bodyguards of the rich. Then again, police are there to protect us common folk, while bodyguards are for the rich. That's all Leon's fault. He'd even book us a shuttle. We had to walk a long way to catch local public transport. The beat sandals I brought are killing me. This guy has zero vacation experience. Serves me right for getting into vacation mode too early. Why don't you just change your shoes? I need to carry all that luggage too. Must have been exhausting. Luggage was taken to the hotel by special luggage service. Leon sure splurged on that. Honestly, can't he be a bit more considerate of us? Alright, we're learning a bit more about this Leon guy. But we'll see how like these daily events progress. And we spent a lot of time on security checks too. The hotel security is really strict here. Just checking in took ages. Like almost an hour. They asked a ton of questions. Oh, okay, yeah. They asked like there's meant to be an hour between this and then her after initially saying about her vacation plans. Also there's a ton of questions. Seems like today's docking delays because of doing security checks on each ship. Maybe there's some kind of criminal case here? Some big shot maybe? No idea. I'm too tired to think about it. Anyway, we got through security just fine. Whatever it is, it's not because of us. Alright, cool, we can chill. Right now, I just want to take a shower and sleep. Gravity here is a lot stronger than Earth's. My feet are killing me. Ah, okay. Right, that'll be a factor too, huh? I won't bother you then. I'll be off then. Don't fall asleep while showering. I mean, taking a bath, sure, but like, if you fall asleep during a shower, there's like you're kind of like, damn. Don't fall asleep while showering. I might actually just do that. It's getting late. Good night. Good night. Okay, I think this, like, the timing isn't too strict on these daily events. At least. Like, in normal gameplay, it'd be like, she'd send that, but then we'd skip, like, to the next day anyway. In like, normal gameplay. But I guess this works out, because otherwise, like, unless you got, like, the game constantly running, or, like, you've made sure to open the game every day, you won't get notifications. I got one yesterday actually, but I checked the game and nothing was new. Like, either it was delayed or like there was something. I had to like reopen the game or something twice. I don't know. All right, cool. All right, and our third set of messages from Aliya. All right. All set. Off to the beach. You're up so early, or can't wait for the beach photos. You're up so early. It is even, well, it's still like what, like a 9 hour? Not even 9. That's like almost 12 hours. No, more than 12. Since like last one, like almost 24 hours. You call it early? The weather's great today. I can see the beach from my room. Better find a good spot for the sunshade before it gets crowded. Alright, unless we have to wait for her to like, I don't know if we can accelerate this part. No. Gotta wait for her to, what's it called? Get, a good spot. Yeah. Alright, cool. Whew. Sunshade check. Sunblock check. Sunglasses check. Shovel and bucket. Oh, no. Digging allowed here. Don't use me as a checklist. You're excited as a little girl. Let's say you're excited. You just seem if you were here. It's not like I've never seen the ocean before. I really want to see how stunning the ocean view actually is. Yeah, let's see how it is. Like, what's it called? A beach on another planet. Just find a great angle for a photo. Gotta find someone to take it for me. Was Leo not there? Alright, we wait in anticipation. Though, in video, we'll be skipping ahead anyway. Oh well, not long to wait. How is it? Looks good, so beautiful, it's stunning. You look amazing. Let's compliment her. You look amazing. Don't just look at me. The view. How is it? It's stunning. Told you it's amazing. Especially with that massive gas giant on the horizon, Besso. It's got this overwhelming, awe-inspiring feel, with a hint of fear, but it's just into excitement. Too bad we won't get to see an eclipse this time. That would have been even more spectacular. Besso sounds like Bessonya. Bessonya's that close to the gas giant? Of course, because Bessonya's one of its moons. See, the name Bessonya comes from Besso. Bessonya's orbit around Besso takes about 1.2 Earth days, so... hold on, let me quiz you. Is Bessonya's day longer or shorter than its orbit? I have no clue at all. Bessonya's orbit takes around... orbit around Besso takes about 1.2 days, Earth days. Is Bessonya's day longer or shorter than its orbit? Shouldn't they be the same? I have no clue at all, frankly. I never did astronomy, so... well... yeah. I don't think I didn't really learn much about astronomy in school, to be honest. Like, just like vaguely enough at least. But it's like, oh yeah, let's focus on Earth, and that's it. Which makes sense, but still. Should they be the same? No clue at all. Actually, it's longer. But I didn't give you the full info. If the satellite orbits in the same direction as the planet's orbit, it's longer. If it's opposite, it's shorter. I totally get it now. That's what I thought. I didn't quite get it. Why is that? I have no clue. Give me science lesson, Aliya. You could look up why a synodic month is longer than a sidereal month. It's the same principle. So in reality, a day on Bessonya is a bit longer than 1.2 Earth days. Okay. No clue about that, but okay, we'll believe you. I'm kind of curious, how did your time adjust to different planetary cycles? True, if we already have like stuff like going to like other countries with like time zone stuff, it's like adjusting to that sort of thing on different planets. It's a bit complicated. In some places, people stick to Earth schedules. Doesn't matter if it's day or night. They just follow Earth's day-night cycle. But in other places where the time difference isn't huge, you take Mithri Corp's sleep cycle pills to adjust. What about you? I'm on Earth time too. So we should be in sync. Assuming your schedule's consistent. Ha! And, my sandcastle's almost done. I named it Queen Aliya's Great Castle. If Kane were here, he'd reinforce the structure, make it more super stable, then brag and say, This engineer's genius. This is an engineer's genius. There'll be a day for that. Yeah, Kane's still alive. He's just like sleepy time in his like hibernation pod. At least we mentioned him, because it's like, damn, what happened to him? There'll be a day for that. And we get Ryoko back one day somehow, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, we've still got time. They're calling me. Gotta go. Alright, cool. I guess like after everything that's happened, it's nice to have this like chill fun times. But let's see how this progresses. Alright, on to the next time then. Back to the hotel. Are you coming back to eat? Or didn't you stay out a bit longer? Coming back to eat? Nope. There was food being sold at the beach. Though it was pretty pricey. It started pouring, so I came back early. Rain on your vacation, damn. Usually it doesn't rain like this during tourist season. Just my luck. But it looks like only Leon and I came back to the hotel. No idea where everyone else went. I asked Leon, but he said he didn't know. Did you get wet? Be careful, don't catch a cold. Did you get wet? I'm soaked. That's the downside of an ocean planet. The rain feels like the end of the world. The hotel's reinforced windows are rattling from the downpour and my hair is still dripping. Achoo. Okay, maybe I did catch a bit of a chill. But it's definitely not a cold. Go take a hot shower. Alright, as you say. But stay warm. Stay warm there. Leon told me to get some rest. While he goes finding others. I'm gonna soak in the hotel's big tub. I've been wanting to try it. Alright, have fun. Have fun. I wonder if we'll see anyone else besides Leon. But we'll see. Well, even then, if we even see more of Leon in the first place. We heard a bit about him before, but not like in detail. We'll see. I think I missed something a bit slightly here. Whoops. Oh well. Maybe. I think I did. Oh well. The water's a bit hot, but it's so relaxing. I wonder if this tablet's waterproof. Wow. The hotel provides waterproof pouches for tablets. Oh, so this man came to Bessonya. Who? The head of the southern wing of Terrace Company. You know. Winghead is like a king in the old days. No wonder security has been so tight these past few days. Oh yeah, they mentioned that. She mentioned that earlier. What kind of commotion means someone important is here? Well, now we know. Some kind of big shot? Of course. He's known as one of Terrace's big four. Okay, south, so each direction. This time it's assumed he was invited by the head of the Eastern Wing. He came to Bessonya, which is on the Eastern Wing's turf, for talks. Apparently the two of them had a dispute over the division of Terrace's assets. I'm not sure if he's here to resolve it, but some say it's more of a trap. A trap? Isn't that much for a bit much between colleagues? This is a dispute. Couldn't the parent company mediate? Isn't that a bit much? Let's see, how about, yeah. It probably is, like, what's it called? They're all through each other's throats. We can see it. Companies here aren't quite like you'd imagine. They're more like medieval kingdoms from 2,000 years ago. Each division is only nominally part of the parent company. Apart from collecting taxes, the parent company doesn't interfere much. It's like a medieval king and his subordinate rulers. Most of the time, the regional leaders handle things themselves. You know, after flying into space, people still act like they did thousands of years ago. I guess this kind of thing exists everywhere, no matter where you are. Oh, okay, yeah. Nothing's changed, just how it... nothing's changed in actuality type deal, huh? People still act like this 2,000... like they did 1,000 years ago. Yeah... Some things never change. There's a dispute between the southern and eastern wings. There were even internal conflicts back when I was at the headquarters. Even the resistance, who are united against the company, argue sometimes over strategies. I probably should be saying all this. I need to add some hot water. So, if anything happens, does that mean your vacation's ruined? It looks like you're sitting under a house of cards right now. Be an infighting type deal, huh? If the eastern and southern wings decide to go to war, an assassination here could be the spark that sets it all off. How annoying. If that happens, my plans will be cancelled. The museum, the World Tree restaurant. I really don't get how these big shots think. You seem really afraid of war breaking out. Since you joined the resistance, wouldn't internal war benefit you? I mean, war is war, it still sucks, innit? You seem really afraid of a war breaking out. Of course. It's better if they don't fight. This isn't like past squabbles over mineral rights in the outer regions. If there's a company civil war, a lot of people will die. Whoever wins, I just hope they'll be kinder to civilians and not let those tragedies happen again. I'm starting to feel sleepy. Been soaking so long, the water's getting cold. Gotta call it an early night today. Let's talk later. Sure. Bye. Bye. Okay, cool. For real this time. I think that's the last ones for today, at least. Unless I missed something here, but I don't think so. I might have. I didn't see the notification. I hope I didn't, but oh well. Okay, hopefully we'll see how things progress then. Whether it's like, yeah, the conflict escalates, or it's like we get some more chill times. We'll see. But yeah, the world moves on, essentially, type deal. Alright. On to tomorrow. Probably. Unless he's like, oh, you still there? Let's have some nighttime talk. We'll see. We'll see. It's still raining today. The steam rising up is turning to wild storm clouds. It doesn't seem like it's letting up. Is it raining that hard? What about your plans for today? Your plans then. Like, we know it's raining, there's no need to ask. All plans are washed out. Guess there's nothing to do but accept fate. The bed in this hotel is so soft. Can you hear the rain from my side? It's pitch black outside. The raindrops hitting the glass don't just patter. It's more like a roaring sound. Like someone with a bad temper is venting on the glass. Your description really brings it to life though. Can't hear it, unfortunately. Haha. Maybe I've got a bit of a writer's talent in me, but I still hope that you could hear the sounds over here. We hear you at least. Maybe I'll ask Kane if you can add a plugin like this for Cosmos. That's for later. Today my plans are just washed out. So today's a rest day? Maybe for the DLC or sequel game or whatever they plan on doing in the future, maybe. We'll see. Consider giving myself a day off. Do whatever I want. It's a true meaning of a vacation. Anyway, Leon hasn't said when we're leaving. I'll just go spend today on my tablet. We can go to the museum tomorrow. It's so nice to see you so relaxed. Listening to the rain from inside really is something. Going to the hotel, these windows are reinforced to withstand even a tsunami. So safety in here isn't a concern. Wait, how does this work? Wow, the screen went up. Turns out there's a bookshelf behind it. You didn't notice that at first? It's so hidden. I can't believe it's built like this. It's so hidden. The button isn't that obvious. And the hotel didn't leave any instructions or anything. It's reasonable I couldn't find it. So odd. What if I want to grab a book while watching a movie? But I guess no one needs to do that. I mean, yeah, well, do both at the same time. It makes sense for the hotel to save space like this. Does your time still have this many paper books? True, yeah, we had Kane's book, but like, how much of it is being kept in physical, in like, that sort, yeah. If you ask like, what kind of books, probably going to be the same, like, nothing's changed type deal again. Quite a few. I'm also kind of surprised when people still read them. Got so used to being in a company where we barely touch books. Tablets are just so convenient. Only Kane would still read books. Okay, cool, yeah, we mentioned him again. But books on the bookshelf. There's an autobiography of the hotel's founder, still unopened, plus some old classics. One by someone named Arthur Schopenhauer, and a few popular bestsellers. Wait, is that Kane's book? Oh, that one. I think I'll read this one today. Alright, I won't disturb you. Alright, have fun. I think whenever it's done for the day, she says bye. This time we ended up being a bit later than usual. Well, a bit later. When she, like, what's it called? She sent the message, what time? Just over 24 hours since the last time. I didn't see until just now. Alright. Arthur Schopenhauer. While we're here, actually, Arthur Schopenhauer. Is that even a person? German philosopher. Buddha's will and representation characterizes the phenomenal world as the manifestation of a blind and irrational nominal will. I see. Kind of. Ish, maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is like reading the simplified version of it. It's like, on like the simple Wikipedia, Schopenhauer believes that primary characteristic or essence of all things, including humans, is not intelligence, rationality, or spirit, but will. By will, he means a wanting and craving, like that we know in ourselves as our will, the source of our immense amount of suffering in the world. Damn. He also believes in a better consciousness, to be attained by denying the fulfillment of desires, taking time to think about who we really are, what we should do to avoid suffering, but also in doing something philosophers of this day spoke of, making and looking at works of art, especially music, which he considered a way to escape from the world's pain and suffering. Oh, okay, that makes it, okay, yeah, that kind of thing. I see. Alright, I guess we're not going to elaborate on Kane's book. Well, I guess we already did talk about it earlier. In the main game. Finally, got to see Voyager 1 in person. I want to see it too. Unfortunately, photography is not allowed here. I was about to sneak a photo, but a staff member caught me. Almost got kicked out. Ha! Fair. The exhibit's so well done. Oh yeah, you're right. The museum trips you mentioned. It's a shame they don't allow photos. Usually museums do, I feel. Like, usually it's like, what? Like art galleries that don't allow photos, I feel. If you turn the radio on now, you should be able to hear from Voyager's golden record. Okay. Been a while since we used the radio, even. Why is the Voyager 1 here? Should it be on Earth? Well, it's a museum. I don't know why we're asking why. It probably is for the museum exhibit. But sure. Why is it here? When Terrace found Voyager 1, he tracked his path and discovered the star system where Bessonya is located. The system later became crucial for the company's expansion, so Voyager 1 was used as a symbol to communicate that. There's also another theory. You say Terrace just needed a marketing gimmick. The original ad was, Voyager 1 brings humanity to paradise, the Bessonya resort. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Right. The place we're in is, well, she's in. Meanwhile, guys at Terrace's expedition apartment are just coasting on the warp drive tech for life. Okay, I thought it was an alarm. That's just music. What does coasting on the warp drive mean? Isn't it enough? What's it mean by coasting then? Well, like, it could be better. It means since the warp drive was invented, Manny hasn't had any groundbreaking tech advancements. Now the company just focuses on lowering the cost of interplanetary travel. Our universe is restricted to squabbles within this 1,000 light year boundary. Ah, okay. Not even willing to send high-speed probes beyond the galaxy. Huh, fair. Isn't 1,000 light years enough? I still want to ask, why do people keep exploring the universe? Okay, that's a bit loud. Voyager 1, listen up on you. Yeah, it's a bit loud. True. Well, I guess like, what, once you're satisfied with what you found. It's like, what's it called? Like, I guess like with tech, like, I don't know, kind of, sometimes I feel like it's plateaued. As in terms of like, it's anything like meaningful, I guess. But, who knows? We shall see. So I want to ask, why do people keep exploring the universe? Isn't it enough? Why do they keep exploring then? The world is too vast, and we know so little. Humanity needs to keep looking toward the unknown. Only then can we break free from the limits of our times and see further possibilities. Curiosity about the microscopic world leads us to discover bacteria. And that's how we learn to prevent disease. Exploring the universe is the same. Works out as well, like with Aliya here, I guess it's like we haven't discovered the whole like extraterrestrial stuff. Otherwise, she'd either be like, what's it called? Erasing her being a clone doll, or going someplace totally different from the other endings. So she doesn't know about the whole like extraterrestrial or like other life forms, huh? It's when the universe is the same. Next exhibit is about the Great Depression from 100 years ago. And I expect the museum to have something like this. The Great Depression from your time? I guess economy troubles will always be like a thing, huh? Damn. You could say it was the most severe disaster of our era. The Great Depression I'm talking about was from 120 years ago. Centuries ago, no one even thought the company could collapse. They held most of the resources, burning through cash to explore the vast universe. Every time they reached a new planet, the company's astronauts would plant the company flag. The company's stock kept going up, beyond reasonable profit and value. At that time, everyone knew it was a Ponzi scheme. But no one thought they'd be lost when they're holding the bag. Then one day, 120 years ago, it came crashing down. But isn't the company still going strong now? They managed to recover, I guess. Compared to centuries ago, the company isn't nearly as powerful as it once was. Compared to centuries ago, the company isn't nearly as powerful as it once was. Back then, no one ever thought anyone could resist the company. During the Great Depression, the company's grip on the star systems weakened sharply. Violence, conflict, chaos swept across the systems. Resistance sprang up everywhere, but each group had its own demands. They couldn't unite into a stable force, though the company was severely weakened. Eventually recovered in the years that followed. Eventually the Great Depression passed. The company resumed its off-system mineral exploration, and everything seemed unchanged except the seeds of resistance Celion had taken root in the soil of anger. It's the atmosphere here. The topic got way too heavy. Ha, fair. Like, yeah, we just went in on that. Resistance sprang up everywhere. Okay, yeah. Let's just switch to something lighter. Talking about the stuff like this always feels heavy. Yeah, let's switch. Okay, yeah. I guess it was like, well, some parts of the resistance until now. But that's like a whole long ass time, damn. So what's to eat for dinner? Maybe there'll be some special seafood. By the way, I've been here for days now. I've pretty much been eating alone every day. Damn, what's Leon been doing? The only others disappear around dinner time. No clear where they go. Oh, off to the next exhibit. Is this stuff stopping me? The staff is having to store devices to the next exhibit. For the next exhibit. Logging off for now. Ah, okay, damn. Alright, we'll check back in on you later. Okay, unless they're building up something with Leon there. Like, Leon seems a bit sus. But it's like, or weird. It's like, well, more in the sense of like, why is he not involved? Well, I guess it's like, the game is generally around like, how to say, no, it's more built or not built, but like, from what we've been used with the game, it's like not too many characters alongside Aliya. It's mostly like focused on her. So, So I don't know if she told. I don't know if she's mentioned. I don't think she's mentioned. If like she mentioned that she's in contact with like 1,000 years ago or something. I guess there's no need to mention it, but still. All right, let's see how this museum trip goes. Okay, yeah, no more Voyager 1. Finally made it to the World Tree restaurant, but I'm outside. I should have made a reservation. Got a number and I'll wander around for a bit. Finally my turn. So lucky. My seat has a great view. It's perfect. Okay, wait, World Tree. She mentioned the plan actually. This museum tomorrow. I think she said restaurant was the day after the museum. We just didn't get like anything that's like, yeah, good night, see you tomorrow type deal. Last time around. She said it at the start, I think. Sunglasses. That's the beach. Right before that. Hotel security. Where was it again? Quickly just checking while we're here. Docking speed, Bessonya. Ding dong. You said somewhere. Resistant. Okay, yeah. I'll go to the beach tomorrow. Day after World Tree. Then okay, she went to the museum. What's it called first, and then the World Tree restaurant. So I guess like plans shifted because of the rain. 3 days after tomorrow. Okay, there's something going on there. We'll see. We'll see what awaits us. Let me have a look. Pictures, give me pictures. Pictures. Been a while since the last like picture actually. Last one was the beach. Hold on, the food hasn't arrived yet. Why should I wait for food to take pictures? Hurry up then. We're just impatient. Why did I wait for the food to take pictures? Taking pictures of just the view shows how beautiful it is, but capturing a meal in such a view shows the peak of earthly enjoyment, don't you think? I get it. Fair. To be honest, like, what's it called? I still take pictures whenever I go out to eat. Granted, it's more because like I don't eat out often, and it's like it's only for really occasions. I don't eat out often. The food's all here. How about you get the first bite? Fair. Alright, yeah, some kind of like rice dish of sorts in Aliya. And the view. Aw, cute. Thanks, it's tasty. You know I could actually eat right. Let's play along. Thanks, it's tasty. You're playing along so well. It feels like you're really tasting it. It'll be great. Aw. Who knows, next game has like, what's it called? More interactivity than just like text messages, somehow. There's a hint of spiciness, but it's not like chili. The menu said it's made from local fruit jam. Let me take a bite. It's kind of unique. I can't call it good, but it's definitely interesting. Like a jam? Like a chutney or something? I guess like what? Is it jam in rice? Something like that? What about the other dishes? I'll give it a few more bites. Nope, not worth it. My wallet's starting to hurt. Shouldn't this be covered by the crew? You're spending your own money. Your own money? I guess like she does have money. Not like they went off to space like with nothing. Extra cost is not part of the itinerary, so as the museum visit, and by the way, museum was expensive. Not sure why Leo and the others hardly go out or just wander around the area. No idea what they're doing. Wait, is that? What'd you see? Okay, yeah, Leon. It's just Aliya doing the vacation. Shoot. It's the Southern Wing director. That kind, grandfatherly face is pretty recognizable. He's eating here too. People around him look like they're dressed for vacation, but they're probably bodyguards. Maybe he's trying to show off he's approachable. Ah, right, yeah. Those are people taking pictures of him. Don't you want to take a picture with him? I don't think she would. Like, sure, yeah. The company that keeps me as a doll, sure. Well, just like, well, it's like split up though, she mentioned, though, with Tyrus. There's so many people. I mentioned this before. The Southern Wing director is really well liked. The Southern Wing of Tyrus has been managed really well. Fair play. Ordinary residents there have benefited a lot in recent years, and things keep getting better. Ah, he's coming this way. I'll disconnect for a bit. Connection lost. Alright, hope she's fine. Okay, yeah, there's like a little bit of like a seeping plot thread. Leon and his crew is like, I wonder what's going on there. Hopefully nothing malicious with them. He finally left. What do you want with you? What happened? What happened? He still wanted to share a table. But if he really wanted, he wouldn't have to share at all, right? I feel like he was being purposely approachable. It might even be his own people taking pictures around us. But Tonton was pretty nice. What do you say then? He told me about the bad restaurant experiences he had here, and asked me for some tips. After he asked about travel recommendations, he asked me what I thought of Tyrus group. I just gave him a vague answer, then we ate. But there was one thing he said that really stood out to me. What was it? Yeah, he's just here for like some PR. Well, there's other things she mentioned before. I was just eating, and I saw he was looking out the window. It's like he noticed me watching. Then he said, all this tranquility comes from peace. When he went back to eating, and left shortly after, he seems to care a lot about that. Right, because this is like, what's it called? The whole thing where like, the wings are all fighting each other or something from earlier. Or like, they could just like backstab each other at some point. The high economic growth in the Southern Wing under his leadership and his popularity, it all comes from the peaceful environment he's worked hard to create. He's the biggest beneficiary, of course, so of course he cares. It's just that, it's probably just that simple. Alright, I should get going or the server's gonna kick me out. Alright, well let's see if things kick off, or if it's like, it at least gives us like, what's it called? A bit more of a view into the world type deal. Today's the last day. My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm gonna miss this place. Once you go into warp travel, I want me to reach you again, right? I'll miss you. Aw, I'll miss you. Well, maybe next time, wherever you land. You're gonna be warp travel forever. It's fine, though we don't be able to talk during warp travel. We always have another chance. I'll also check the department when I get time to see if there's a way. I'm telling you. They don't even act like they're on vacation. I have no idea what they actually want. Where they actually went, rather. Okay, yeah. Now it's time to leave, but no one knows where they are. I'm standing at the hotel entrance at the pickup point. I can see the relaxed tourists on the beach. I should keep vacationing here. If my wallet could handle it. Hope nothing bad happened to them. Are you able to reach them? Hope nothing bad happened to them. Hopefully not. There's some of our best agents after all. And this time we came here really discreetly. Should be fine, right? Here's hoping. Here's hoping. It's been so long. I'm getting a bit bored from all this waiting. But I heard that today's supposed to be the day for the leaders' meeting. Security around here has visibly increased. I even saw people setting up fireworks in the beach. Apparently there's gonna be a fireworks show after the meeting. It's about to get on the ship now. If we can stay one more day, you get another chance to watch the fireworks. Maybe it's best to focus on getting back on the ship. You can have a chance to watch the fireworks. Hopefully. Yeah. It's not like this is my last vacation. Next time there's a fireworks show. Well, hopefully we've had a solution. Like, did she mention that dolls have a lower lifespan? We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully she's fine. Next time there's a fireworks show, I'll make sure to get you the best shot of it. Okay. Cheers, Aliya. Whoa. Fireworks suddenly went off over here. It scared me. It's not even nighttime yet. Hold on, let's have a photo for you. Alright, ominous music. Was that a gunshot? It's like someone fired near me. It's gunfire. Someone's shooting. The beach in the distance is in chaos. Everyone's scattering. Where's... Are you hurt? Alright, cool. Things are now, like, going nuts, huh? I should check to see if I've been shot. I'm crouched behind a car right now. My hands are shaking. Alright, let's hope things are fine. I haven't been shot. Guess I'm not famous enough for someone to target me. Leon to send a message. Hold on. Yeah, I'm at the pickup point. You're coming to get me in 5 minutes? Alright, but you gotta tell me what's going on. Leon says he'll be here in 5 minutes. The gunfire seems to be continuing. It seems like, yeah, the tablet's like voice-based. I can't tell if there's the beach fighting back or something else. The screams and shouts in the distance keep echoing my ears. Why is time passing by so slowly? I'm here right with you, don't worry. Ah. You always give me a sense of security. Whether it's in a burning spaceship or by a chaotic beach. Alright, I guess we have to do 5 minutes in real time. Let's see. I'm assuming 5 minutes in real time. The beach is still a mess. Countless people are down. We're from guns are being trampled. 3 minutes left. Why does it feel so long? There's a little girl on the beach in the distance. It's only like 6 or 7. She gets separated from her parents. I don't see any guardians nearby. She fell in the sand, and if no one helps her, the crowd rushing from behind will trample her. Someone has to help. Alright, I guess you're gonna... But Leon the others said they'll be here in 3 minutes. Someone else will say, do what you believe is right. The right thing? I'm not sure if this counts as the right thing. But I can't just watch a life disappear before my eyes, just like you did once. I need to take a deep breath. breathe, breathe. Stop shaking my hands. I'm going in. Wish me luck. Good luck. Alright, hopefully she's okay. Phew, stay here. Be good, alright? Wait for your parents and the police will come and take you. Don't go with strangers and don't run around. Let me catch my breath. I have to go now. Put on my clothes and be good. Leon actually almost left me behind. Looked like I ran fast enough to catch the car. I made them explain what happened, and they're dressed so weird. I'll catch you later. Okay, cool. Leon's being sus then, huh? It looks like Leon's done his whole resistance stuff, and it's like they went for the kill now. But let's see. Hopefully, I mean, left her behind. Like, damn. Leon, what the hell are you doing? Even, jeez. Like, you have to catch up to them. Even like, I'll just leave her be. Whatever. She's not here. Bye bye. But let's see. So we're back to this BGM now. Been a while. After like the whole like fun summertime stuff. No radio. Alright, let's see, well, how this pans out then. Back on the ship, we spent half an hour weaving through the chaotic streets of the resort planet, seeking off any pursuers. Finally back at our safe base. Possible pursuers, rather. And here's what's happening now. The Southern Wing Director, the old man I saw at the World Tree restaurant yesterday, was shot in the head by Leon with a sniper rifle. Leon, damn. I mean, Okay, let's see where this goes then. Damn, Leon. Jeez. Wasn't that old man a good person? Yeah, based on what Aliya said about him. I don't usually describe people in a company as good or bad. Whether he was a kind old man, a compassionate grandfather, or a capable leader. The company under his leadership is still constantly causing tragedies. I see, fair. Even if, among all the directors, he was the best of the people. Okay, I guess like, yeah, that's how she described him. There's no evidence linking his assassination with the resistance. But the new Southern Wing Director will surely use this to go after the Eastern Wing. The new Southern Wing Director is apparently the former Southern Wing Deputy. How should I put it? A power-hungry and ambitious individual? Leon had dealings with him before when arranging supplies. Could it be... It's not the time. Keep it spin to yourself, it's not the time. Because how did she describe him again? Yeah, I think it was just like, he was like, the people liked him at least. From what she said. Bad restaurant experience. All tranquility comes from peace. Gives the Lord care about peace. But yeah, okay. Fair. He's popular. But she never said good, yeah. Okay, damn Leon, jeez. Well, we'll see where this goes then. Keep this spin to yourself, it's not time. Regardless, war's inevitable now, isn't it? When it's like, well, yeah, Leon has dealings with the former Southern Wing. War's inevitable, isn't it now? Yeah, the war is likely to start soon. The Southern Wing won't be able to swallow this insult. There will be only more killing, more death. What happened this afternoon? I don't want to see it again. I'm about to enter warp mode. I'll get in touch with you afterwards. Bye for now. Take care. Unless she ends up leaving the resistance group or something. I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. Alright, damn. Jeez. Vacation kind of took a turn. I guess that's why, like, yeah, Aliya wasn't really involved in that stuff. It's just like, yeah, fine, we'll bring you along for the vacation. Like that's what she wasn't getting involved for that, at least. But we'll see. We'll see what they even plan on making her do anything. Or if she leaves or how this develops. Like, yeah. Damn. Can you hear me? How the communication interference is over. Aliya calling. Aliya calling. Please respond. Channel signal's good, Kavok. Please respond. I'm listening. Warp mode is over. Now we're safely floating in space, so during warp travel, Leon and Penny explained everything to me. Okay, there's another person now, Penny. Turns out this trip was a pre-planned assassination. The Resistance are now working with Southwing. Okay, helping out with future military actions. We're right now hiding from East Wing's patrol. You didn't tell you anything about such a big plan. But think about this plan kind of puts you in risk, didn't it? Like, damn. I guess they wanted her to just enjoy vacation. Didn't expect it to escalate. They said if I had insisted on coming, they wouldn't have to involve me in this. I see. But Penny told me my presence could actually help cover operations a bit. I guess I played a role after all? So now as a Resistance, you're working with the company? Aren't you Resistance? Why join in on the South Wing's military action? Like, what, is South Wing going to turn out to be chill or something? According to Leon, our forces are too weak right now. I see. Gotta do like that, huh? If you want to overrule the company's rule, we have to seize every possible opportunity. Helping Southwing in their civil war could get us access to the company tech. Plus we'll receive weapons, gear and ships from the Southwing. One day we'll wipe out the company's power entirely. I mean, I don't think they'll allow you to use them either, but we'll see. Right, but for now to choose temporary alliances to build our strength. In Leon's words, doing great good sometimes means allowing small evils. Realistic choice, he's a good leader. How can you agree with that mindset? Let's be a bit passionate. Let's see what she says. No kindness should ever come at the cost of evil. Yeah. It's so easy to do bad things. Even evil becomes the cost of kindness. Kindness starts feeling like just another transaction. It like changes somehow. Wait, why is this ship's alarm going off? Seems like there's an emergency broadcast. Hold on, I need to listen. Unless like, what, Southwing just snaked on the Resistance already. Like, cool, thanks Leon. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, it's coming anyway. Looks like the ship's been detected by an East Wing patrol. We need to jump to a nearby camp to hide. I'm entering warp mode now. Take care of yourself. Jumping now. I'll contact you when I reach the destination. Wait for me to... East Wing? Oh yeah, because we're with South Wing, right? Yeah, Leon aligned himself with South Wing. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see how this pans out then. But damn, okay. Unless we have like another like chill moment, but for now it seems like, yeah. Well, let's we just go in hiding and we're chill. Alright, some new music now as well, huh? Hey, this is the last of the supplies. Last batch of supplies. Another camp should have enough provisions. You? Everything okay? Oh good, the jump went really smoothly. The East Wing patrol didn't detect us. We landed on a planet called ESTANU, since it's pretty far from its star. The temperature here is really low. But due to the abundance of water, you can see thick layers of snow on the ground. Okay, snowy planet, huh? This is because of the high winds and low pressure here. Leon told us to gather all supplies from the ship and store them in the shelter. Apparently there might be a blizzard on this planet. Just now I was putting the last batch of supplies in the shelter. No time you being found by patrols here, right? Pretty desolate. Can't deny it's quite barren and desolate here, but it's also beautiful. Pictures? The mountain peaks are all covered in icy rock. There's also soft snowy hills shaped by blizzards. When you put your hand in, you can feel the loose texture underneath. So there's no chance of being found, right? We shouldn't be discovered. After making an emergency jump here, it should take a while for them to trace our jump route. Meanwhile, we can use the frozen clouds in the sky and snow on the ground to block their detection signals. Going to Leon, we just need to lay low until the south wing starts their offensive. Downside here is the ammonia levels in the outside air are pretty high. Can't stand it without a spacesuit for more than a few minutes. Damn. I have to wear the spacesuit to play in the snow. Ha! Something to keep you occupied. But snowball fights and building snowmen are on the table. Leon and some commanders are still in the shelter having a meeting. Whereas, I guess Kane is back on the farm. If we're not here playing in the snow while they're busy, I can imagine Leon's face after the meeting. He'll definitely look all serious and remind everyone we're still on alert, not to let our guard down. That's definitely gonna happen. By the way, is it snowing on your side? No snow here yet. Of course it's snowing here. I've never seen snow. No snow here yet, but in all honesty, it doesn't snow often nowadays. Seems like the winter's arriving a bit later over there this year. It should be wintertime soon, right? Maybe one day you'll wake up and see the ground covered in white snow. But come to think of it, yeah, winter's gonna... Well, it's already winter time. It was autumn. Snow from 1,000 years ago must be different from what we have now. Heard the snow back in your time tasted sweet. I wonder if the snow would taste the same. What am I saying? Water here is alkaline. I mean, it's not sweet. Snow here must taste bitter and sour. When I was little, my memory of snow isn't too clear. Plus the company's expansion back then, there were frequent acid rains. Damn. And even if I'd seen snow as a kid, it would have been pale yellow. Damn. So did anyone from your time ever taste what snow was like? It was like ice cream with a bit of sweet taste. Snow doesn't even have much of a taste, it mostly takes the flavours around it. Never really thought about it. We'll be honest with her, there's no need to lie. At least give us some information from our time. That's what I expected. Snow is just frozen water after all. Ha! Now you can make it flavoured, but sure. Usually it's specially made, snow wouldn't really have much flavour. Only there was snow that tasted like ice cream. Maybe one day. Just find a sugar planet. Or something. You should have ice cream, don't you? Ice cream and sweets. So wonderful. They say the top execs at the company had their own champagne towers and dessert warehouses. With today's tech, they could probably make endless amounts of ice cream as easy as snow. Ha! But the cost is that people outside the company's giant buildings and get to what snow made from acid rain and polluted water falling down. The world's always been so unfair. So they get to enjoy sweets their whole lives. Well, where others have to live with nothing but bitterness and saltiness. So annoying. I'm gonna build a snowman of the Sea of Terrors and kick it down. No need to make one for someone you hate, right? How about Leon Snowman too? Ha! Need to make one for someone you hate. I mean, let's mention Leon. I wish he mentioned Kane once, at least with the book, but still. You're so right, and Leon Snowman. Maybe that'll get Penny to join me in building it. They're in the meeting anyway. I guess Penny's like someone close to him. Snow made from alkaline water doesn't hold well. Only works for snowballs. Snowman I made is typically with a big belly and tiny head. I'll use a marker to write names on their faces. This one's a CEO of Taris. This is a CEO of Mithri. And of course, last but not least, our dear Leon. Has to put doing this in a space shoot. At least I can kick them over later. Okay, you're gonna kick Leon as well. Good. We deserve it. Leon too. I mean, Leon Ghost is kind of... we'll see how this pans out with them. Okay, yeah, these are the ones we kicked down. They've also committed the sins of greed, pride, and wrath. Now, merciful angel Aliya will pass judgment. Take this and this. Iron fist of justice. It feels pretty satisfying to let off steam like this. Even if I made them myself. And he probably helped a bit too. Oh, is the wind picking up? It's like the snowstorm's on the way. I better head back to shelter. Talk to you later. Alright, okay, cool. So he is like kind of pissed at Leon, at least. It's not just like happily accepting what's happening, but like you make do with what you're in right now, huh? But okay, yeah, winter planet's nice. Well, snowy planet. But it would be nice to have like the odd mention of Ryoko and Kane around, maybe. Well, Kane is still alive. He's just hibernating for months. Ryoko, well, there'll be another clone of Ryoko doll, but who knows? We'll see, or not. Unless they do a sequel or the DLC they mentioned before. Finally made it inside. Warm shelter and fresh air. I can finally take off this spacesuit. Leon said once the storm passes we can jump out of here. Until then, we're free to do whatever. Let's see, what can I do for fun? A tour round, or how about a TRPG adventure? TRPG adventure. Don't think there's much in the shelter. You still remember this? Great, great. Aw. The only others in summer cooking in the kitchen. The wind's howling outside. Penny's brewing tea. This is from Bessonya. Alright, seems like there's nothing urgent. Let me look for the dice. Aw, alright, let's go. Was it Bessonya of Hawaii? I'm imagining that. Oh, this bit there has to be dice in the shelter. Shall we start our adventure? This time in our story, you're a super hacker. And I'm an elite agent infiltrating Taris. Our mission is to sneak inside and steal company secrets. And meet up at Starport to escape together. This sounds like a lot wilder than the last one. Alright, elite hacker, how can I assist you? Elite hacker, elite agent, how can I assist you? Just go with my intuition. Alright, let's get started. Bunny dog calling Moss. Bunny dog calling Moss. Oh, Cosmos. Alright, Bunny dog, right. Yeah. I've infiltrated the engineering department of Taris. You need to guide me. Tell me where the enemies are and how many doors I'll face ahead. Ammo loaded, ready to go. Alright. Let's see if he comments on Bunny Dog and Moss though. Bunny Dog is my codename and Moss is yours. We're spies, of course. We can't use our real names. Ha. Your job is to describe the challenges and obstacles I'll face. Don't make it too hard. If I can get past it, the story can't continue. But don't make it too easy either. We need to make some suspense for a good story. So what lies ahead? Security of the department is pretty lax. Most people are just slacking off. The security door of ID verification in the engineering department. 8 heavily armed guards. Surveillance and infrared sensors. I guess the middle option is the most balanced, huh? Seems like Terry's course as lax as ever. These kind of things won't stop me. Okay, that's a bit too lax for them, huh? Or lax as ever. Moss, find a route through the air ducts to the power room. Need to cut the power here first. No direct air duct route to the power room. Rely on your agility does the surveillance. You actually crawled into the power room and shut the power. Now it's completely dark here. No direct route. Let's do that one. Does the surveillance. Oh dear, this means the mission is a bit challenging. As an elite agent, I'm actually not good at athletics. Let's make athletics at a 60. Let me roll a dice. Hey, 53, that was close. You narrowly dodged the surveillance and reached the depths of the engineering department. So no critical yet, at least. Alright, my turn. Moss, I've made it into the heart of the engineering department. You don't believe what I found here. Terrorist Corp's most core technology. The most blasphemous, ugly thing that has helped terrorists reign supreme. Is hidden in the depths of the engineering department. Besides that, I actually found a person locked up in here. She's mysterious as a princess in a tower. And as I approached, I was shocked to realize she's actually... Oh, is this tea for me? Thank you, Penny. Okay, yes, it's old voice, yeah. Almost dinner time? Alright, I'll clean up right away. Alright, okay. Most blasphemous ugly thing that helped. Alright. I see. Well, I don't know what she was gonna say. Gonna eat. Games haven't reached the end yet. Can we continue after? We probably won't have enough time to finish the ending. Let's save the rest for next time. Okay, let's hope. And save our progress. Let's try to have some of the hot tea Penny made. Let's try, rather, some of the hot tea Penny made. I burned my tongue. I shouldn't have rushed. You tend to heat too? Honestly, I'm not really good at hot drinks, in terms of like, I wait a good amount just to wait for it to be drinkable. Never been good with really hot things. The tea smelled good and I drank it without thinking. I'll be fine after a moment. The snowstorm outside is really strong. It makes our shelter feel so warm. I'll have to have Penny take a photo. Okay, yeah. She has the whole TTRPG set up. And the dice. Oh, the snowman's there. Okay, cute. A fireplace in the space age? How's a tea taste? This snowstorm's really intense. Let's talk about the tea. I don't think a fireplace is that odd. How's a tea taste? It's very fragrant. And it's a subtle sweetness. I have no idea where Penny got it. Well, it was on whatever it was called. Oh, I see, botany stuff. Too bad I studied animal biology, not botany like her. What if I ever had some land? If I had these tea trees and fields of hyacinth. It's about dinner time over here. Is it cold on your side? It's pretty cold. Yeah, it's cold. That won't do. Getting chilled isn't good. Quick, find someplace warm. On a winter day like this, hope something can warm you up. I'm off to dinner now. Catch you later. Bye. Bye. Okay, yeah. I think sometimes there's an odd day when she didn't say bye properly. Or not properly, but what's it called? Without really saying bye. Like, I think the museum one and stuff. But yeah, this should be it for today. With this at least. Alright. This one we got like at a much different time. Moreover, I didn't see this until now. But it doesn't seem like there's like, any harsh like time restrictions, thankfully, on the daily event stuff. The planet we're landing on is full of mountains. Stay cautious in search for any usable supplies. The planet was abandoned 40 years ago, so survivors might still exist. Always be on alert for any signs of volcanic disruptions. Eruptions. Is this a meeting log? Must have opened the wrong app. I'm fine, Penny. course I wasn't zoning out. How could I be doing that during a mission briefing, Leon? I just thought of something important. But when you suddenly called on me, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Ha! Could I have mineral deposits? What's my mission objective? What's the mission code name? What's my objective? Alright, cool. What's my mission? Alright, what's my mission objective? Oops. Huh? We're not that part yet? You'll cover it later? Alright. I'll pay attention next time. Oh, the mission briefing's still going. I'm also tired from last night. I'm all groggy today. I'll contact you when the mission briefing's over. Hang tight for me. Wow. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're that aware of her having contact with us, let's say. That or she's just hiding that she's embarrassed about, what's it called, not paying attention, of course. Ooh, the meeting's finally over. Back on ESTANU, the heater was so cozy. I fell asleep on the sofa. Then the blizzard broke the power cables and I woke up freezing. By the time they fixed it, I could finally sleep again. But when I found my bed, Penny's sleep talking woke me up. We're just in a meeting? Were you just in a meeting? Yeah, a few minutes ago, sure. That sounds pretty rough. It wasn't too bad, actually. We rested for quite a bit on ESTANU. The Eastern patrols didn't find us in the end. It's just that last night wasn't very restful. But the plans they laid out actually require me to take part this time. Okay. We should count as my first official mission. Let's not count the last one. I was tricked into that one after all. Aw. They didn't even tell me what would happen ahead of time. So mean. If I'd known what was going to happen, I probably would have still been going. It's not like I wanted to assassinate anyone. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got to at least go a bit more on this topic. I just feel like if we're going to do the right thing, we shouldn't take people's sacrifices for granted. Even if I'm not much help in the assassination part, there must be something I can do. You helped the resistance too, didn't you? No matter what choice you make, as long as you don't regret it, that's what matters. Aw. I think we're getting a little too deep in this topic. Fair. Anyway, I didn't let that little girl die in front of me. I guess you could say I saved someone. When I see my dad later, at least I'll have something to brag about. There seems to be something new on the ship's TV. You should be able to hear it in your end. I guess what you mean, like in the afterlife. Who knows? Because obviously, yeah. Let me set up the tablet in a good spot. Recently, an assassination on planet Bessonya has sparked military friction between the southern and eastern wing of Taris. Both sides have mobilized large fleets to their respective borders. Analysts point out that if peace talks fail, a Taris civil war could break out. The southern wing accuses the eastern of orchestrating the assassination. Meanwhile, the Eastern Wing claims a group of interstellar terrorists are responsible, but insists they won't tolerate provocation from the South. None of this could have been avoided. War is hell. If we start fighting, you need to be extra careful. Looks like Leon's plan worked. Yeah, you be careful there. I've already forgotten where we're headed for our next mission. I hope it's not a war zone. That'd be a huge hassle. Oh, is there more news? Hold on, let me keep listening. Let's see. Unless it... I don't know. Hopefully things don't go wrong. During the assassination, a total of 43 were killed. 12 were shot by the assassin, including the director of the Southern Wing. Damn. Yeah, we got some innocents involved. Remaining 31 died in the chaos. As stampedes caused by planet evacuation are considered the main cause of death, the Bessonya planetary governor issued a statement condemning the attack as an unforgivable act of terrorism. Bessonya authorities will spare no effort in hunting down the perpetrators. Yeah, it's reported that the planetary's governor's daughter was injured in the stampede. Is that going to be the girl that Aliya helped? A young girl attempted to protect the governor's daughter at the scene. Bessonya police are trying to locate this heroic girl. The prevailing opinion currently favours the Southern Wing's narrative. Damn. Okay, yeah. Maybe a bit tricky. Well, even more complicated. Media analysts suggest the entire incident was orchestrated by the Eastern Wing, and the yet-to-be-seen girl was a bodyguard, secretly arranged by the Bessonya planetary governor. Okay, that's just wrong. Looks like the girl you saved won't be able to find her rescuer. From the Resistance perspective, things seem to be heading a good direction. Yeah. But let's just bring up the girl. But damn, it's like, yeah, cool. We got like how many bystanders getting wrecked up. They actually become the Bessonya's new planetary governor. So even enter the company management and command the fleet. I hope she remembered the girl who saved her on that chaotic beach. Maybe she'll think of it one morning at dusk or on some lonely night. But that's probably all it'll ever be. A distant memory. Someone's calling me. Hang on a second. I'm here. What's up? Huh? A red giant? What? Over by the porthole. I'm coming. Did you bring the tablet? Maybe some more pictures. Let's see. Penny said there's a red giant consuming planets over there. I didn't expect the star system we're passing through to have such a sight. Wait a sec, I'll take a picture for you. Are you carrying a mission in this star system as dangerous as this? Carrying a mission in a star system like this, rather. Our ship isn't anywhere near the magnetic field zone. Well, the red giant's convective layer keeps expanding. In a ship's perspective, we will have plenty of time to leave leisurely, fair. But for the planets trapped by its gravity, they're not so lucky. We'll get sucked into that massive fireball and become nothing more than spectacular fuel. I made it to the porthole. Okay, I guess that's Penny there. I've seen this in Terrace Company movies before, but seeing it in real life is just breathtaking. When I said I'd show you fireworks, close enough. It might be tough to visit a resort planet right now. So let's just treat this as fireworks instead. How does it look? Seeing it with my own eyes is absolutely stunning. This is the end of the planet. The ultraviolet star will no longer exist in the world. And what we're seeing now is just the final glow of life. How should I put it? It's like the star's way of saying goodbye to us, isn't it? A final farewell, huh? Doesn't feel like the first time I've seen one. To be honest, I don't like this kind of final farewell. Ha! In what, one final blaze of glory. But it's still sad. It is a farewell. Yeah, I don't like it either. Goodbyes always make people feel sad. Death is like a glass wall. You can't reach through it. Your memories still linger. Sometimes memories can really wear you down. Once a girl also said goodbye to me in the final moments of her life. The last farewell left me with something I just couldn't accept. Okay, yeah. Bringing up with, Aliya. We made a promise to change everything the next time we met. For that, we made a code for the next time we'd meet. We're just telling her right away that hyacinths? Since my foreigner self considered you extremely important, the promise we made about hyacinth, I'll never forget it. This time I won't let that kind of happen ever again. I still miss her, the girl who made that promise to me back then. Ah, I guess because yeah, it's like we went through a lot more, I guess, with Aliya, the first Aliya that we know. Like obviously this one Aliya here knows that we're important, but obviously it's lacking that connection-ish. But when it is, it's still the same person though. Time shenanigans be shenanigans. This time I won't let that kind of ending happen again. Ah. Even if I can't see you, I can feel your determination. I don't know what happened in the past, but since you know the code, it means I can trust you unconditionally. Yeah. Let's write a new story together. Ah. I'm talking to a very, very good friend. And not talking to my tablet, okay? Oh, him? Oh, okay, cool, she knows. Have you talking about me? Okay. Alright, they know now though. Unless it's gonna be like, damn it, you leaking resistance info. Let's hope not. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so they didn't know at all until now. Hopefully it doesn't lead to like something bad, let's say. I hope not. Maybe it does not. Maybe I'm just being too like worried. Hold on a sec. Penny wants me to go talk about something. Ominous. Let's see. We'll see. Maybe I'm just being too worried. We'll see. Well, Penny just shared something pretty sad with me. Now it's just me alone, staring at the porthole, at the stars by the porthole. I don't know when Kane's injuries will heal. I don't know where Ryoko is now. Okay, yeah, I was asking for them to get mentioned, and okay, cool. Kane's injury, yeah. Ryoko, it's not really clear. Like, I assume she died when they took off, but unless she means like another Ryoko doll. I don't know. Or, I don't know what happened. It's not clear with her. So many things are still unknown. I miss the times when we used to go on missions together. Back then the area by the porthole was always so lively. By the way, what do you think will happen to the universe in the end? Probably ending in heat death, where there's no more heat transfer, just like an icy silence. It'll keep expanding and eventually tear itself apart. You'll contract back to a singularity, just like before the Big Bang. Quite a topic change, huh? Heat death of the universe. Icy silence. Maybe just go back to a singularity, maybe. We loop around. After expanding, you might start contracting. Finally compressing back into a singularity. Waiting for another Big Bang. Sounds like a concept of reincarnation from certain religions, doesn't it? Maybe just after the next Big Bang, my life will turn out better than it is now. Oh no, what's going on? Perhaps it's like death of humanity. After it comes from the dead, there's nothing left. No heartbeat, no breath, no feelings. And yet death is something we all have to face, no matter what we do. It's impossible to escape it. The EXs at Terrace spend their whole lives working tirelessly. But in the end, they too must return to death's embrace. If the ending is destined to be meaningless, what's the point of struggling now? Aww. There's no need for us to dwell on death. The meaning lies in transmission of information. That sounds far too nihilistic. Like, there's still life to live, but I guess, yeah, Aliya's life hasn't been that great outside of her friends. And well, especially if we count knowing your existence as a doll, especially. Like, damn. No need for us to dwell on death. The meaning of lies in transmission. No transmission. That's a bit too... That sounds far too nihilistic. Living itself is proof of fighting against death. Every minute, every second now is a resistance against the predetermined ending. Ha! I see. Do not go gentle into that good night. Alright, we're being poetic now. Makes sense. Maybe that really is the case. It's all Penny's fault for talking to me about this stuff. Now I started overthinking. What's going on? What did Penny say? Usually Kane would be the one pondering these philosophical questions. The warp drive's getting ready to launch. I'd better start organizing my gear. According to the plan, once we jump into the destination planet, we need to hit the ground running. This time I'm surveying with Penny. Logically, the place has been abandoned for 40 years, so there shouldn't be much danger. This issued pistol is just probably for protocol. With Penny by my side, no need to worry. Wish me luck. Good luck. Alright, let's see where this goes. It's not looking great. Like, maybe, I don't know. If they do have DLC, maybe it's like not this resistance farm route, even. Who knows? Alright, seems there was a bunch of messages that I just missed. The game, I mean, to be fair, the game, I think, like, any way you can, like, interact in this post-ending 5 thing, the game won't progress until you actually say anything. So, I don't think we missed anything, like, from saying anything. I hope. The jump is complete. Along the way, we encountered a few company patrols. With war on the horizon, I imagine these patrols will be called once things really start. I've been busy until now, so I didn't got a moment to rest. At the moment, I'm sitting in my bed, playing my tablet. Penny's beside me, brushing my hair. Ryoko used to do this for me. Maybe once Leon's plan succeeds, we'll be able to find Ryoko again. That'll make Kane so happy. Hopefully. I had a future. Such a future full of endless possibilities. Oh, right. Kane has been brought out of the hibernation pod. When we were on Bessonya, during our mission, the Resistance performed surgery on him. His chest is all stitched up, but even looking like a mummy, he still managed to submit an upgrade plan for the current protective suit. Ha! Damn, right to work. We'll see what the improvements will look like tomorrow. He still managed, yeah, damn. Are we done? Okay, bye-bye, Penny. Penny's gone for a bath, so I'm heading to sleep now. To bed, rather. Good night. Good night. A couple hours later, but... I wonder how the timer works in terms of, like... Does it do it based on last message you sent? We'll see. Okay, yeah, good to hear back about Kane again. He's doing better. I mean, last time she was like... What was it called? I don't know when Kane's injury will heal. But I guess, like, she was told, like, yeah, he's chilling, don't worry about it. Well, kind of chilling. When Ryoko... I don't know, Ryoko's weird because, like... I don't feel the main game was clear enough about her. I assume she died when the meteorite thing happened. Because, like, who was driving the ship then? If she's the captain. But then... You never mention her, like, body-wise. Unless, like, I just totally overlooked something. Like, I don't know, maybe she's, like, she helped them get off the planet, but then she was still behind. But then, why would she leave them behind? Well, rather... Unless she was, like, holding off, like, pursuers. I don't know. But yeah, it would be nice, like, in the future to get something with the three of them actually together. And alive. And not like, yeah, Kane's now sleeping. But we'll see. We'll see. I think, like, because with, like, Penny and Leon, there is slightly more active characters besides Aliya around. So, there's potential there. Alright, cool. So it turns out there probably is, like, missable stuff. Even in this part. Damn. Penny's been asleep for a while now. She's even talking in her sleep. But I feel a little unable to sleep. You still there? Is it too late now? I don't want to disturb you. I don't want to disturb you, so I thought about retracting the message. Why can't I retract it? Forget it. Just pretend you didn't see anything. Damn. Okay, yeah, maybe... Okay, yeah, maybe it's like anything where it's like two different parts. Like even this part here, when like even just before here, maybe, I don't know. There's like so little window. The window's so tiny, but damn. Oh, man. Okay, damn. It's not because you can. It's like parts like when she's like, yeah, good night in the main game, and it's like you can miss stuff there, but damn. Oh well. Well, not really. Oh well. It's more annoying, but we gotta move on. Let's see. What else happens then? I want to see like what it was though. No point resetting. Is like how like it takes days to get to this point, like in real life days even. Like this has been recording. Well, I've been doing this since the end of last end of this Aliya streams even. And this was since more than almost 2 weeks now, even. Yeah, almost 2 weeks now, jeez. Since, yeah, October 3rd. Yeah, October 2nd even. It's been 9 days on recording. Oh well, whatever. Alright, thankfully this one wasn't time locked. Whatever this, well, compared to the last bits here, thankfully this one isn't time limited. Aliya, this is Leon. Please confirm the communication is clear. This is Aliya. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, we can actually, okay, this time I actually hear like other characters. This time, compared to like before, like for example with Kane, we didn't hear Kane's dying, well not dying, his words beforehand. Good. Since you were spacing out during yesterday's mission briefing, do you need to explain the mission again? What do you mean spacing out? I was listening. And besides, I still have Cosmos, right? My assistant records all the meeting content for me. If you don't believe me, I can have content recite to you. Oh really? I remain skeptical about that. Okay, okay, I think we were meant to be there to like recite it for her. Oh well. We missed that then. Alright, I'll say it one more time. You have now landed on abandoned planet Navi VII? 7. Our mission is to gather and survey resources on the planet. The planet was once specialized in mining and refining, but was abandoned for over 40 years ago. Over 40 years ago due to ecological disaster. According to Mifri's company's reports, there shouldn't be any survivors, so it's relatively safe. Head 1 kilometer north of your landing zone, you'll find a city. This is the area for today's search. If you find usable samples, bring them back to Penny. If you find samples that can't be moved, mark them with a flare. Your suit's data is now linked to the AI assistant. Keep an eye on your oxygen and water levels. Okay, we're back to that then. Damn. Her life's at risk again. Let's see. Since you're using the suit's oxygen tank, its capacity differs from what you had in your ship. Pay attention to AI assistant alerts. If oxygen runs low, do a rough search and retreat. I guess like only Penny knows. I don't think she told Leon that it's actually a person and not Cosmos. If your oxygen is low, return to the landing point for a refill. We've also airdropped supplies in the city, so don't let anything unexpected happen. Fine, Neely, good luck. Over. Feels like your job is more like... Like what? Like those... It's exploring strange new life forms. Interstellar scavengers. In a sense. In a sense, it's about the same. There's nothing about that. Aliya, this is Penny. I'm currently using the Falcon drone to monitor this city. If you need help, fire a flare or use the distress call on the comms channel. Oh, is it this SOS thing? By the way, let's get to the space farm after the mission. The flowers we planted last time has bloomed. Also, almost forgot, the distress call is 2137 over. Aid received, comms over. So Penny's ready to go. Let's head out while we chat on the way. Can they hear our conversation? Usually they can't. When I was talking to Leon before, he could only see what you said after I granted permission. Okay, cool. Of course, if I get into danger and lose consciousness, the SOS function might activate. At that point, you can request help from me. Okay. But I really hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope not. So I need to check the state of the city. But okay, they are setting up, like, we might need to help her. Or keep her alive. Or she's in danger, who knows. After more than 40 years, most of the building's exteriors are damaged. The sky is full of volcanic ash, leaving only lichens and moss covering the walls. Hold on, I'm taking some samples. Alright, let's hope she's chill. Here's hoping. It feels soft to touch and doesn't seem to have any mutation. There's some dead tree stumps around the city. Outside it, rather. The place looks like it used to be a fairly livable planet. I've always they would have built a metropolis this sprawling. So volcanic eruptions destroy everything? Volcanic eruptions, let's go with that. Well, at least we can tell. Let's go with, yeah, metropolis. There are ancient structures on nearby mountains. This place definitely housed generations. People were born here, people grew up, loved, worked, then died when catastrophe struck. Evacuation must have been frantic. I can see the abandoned vehicles on streets, some half buried in volcanic ash. Think the stars for the suit I wear. I'd be coughing for weeks otherwise. Oh, this charging post still has the NFC notice on it. Looks like an evacuation notice. Should I check it out? Sure. Could have some intel. Been not scanning my tablet. Hey, evacuation notice. Due to recent volcanic anomalies and environmental changes, Navi VII has been declared unstable for human habitation by MIFRI. Within 72 local hours, MIFRI will cease all infrastructure maintenance. Emergency evacuation channels will be opened. The final evacuation will depart in 72 hours. Damn, just like in a rush. Any citizens who fail to evacuate within a stipulated time have their identities revoked. Oh, that's rough. Like, you don't exist anymore. Any property left behind at the evacuation will be marked as unclaimed and will not be legally protected. MIFRI Company, January 4th, 2984. So I said the company was pretty humane. Pretty humane? I mean, yeah, we'll leave you behind, don't worry about it. At least I give a warning, but like I wouldn't call it unless you're being sarcastic. This is MIFRI's territory? Well, was. They abandoned it anyway. MIFRI Company, they're just about as terrorists. Oh, right. The other one. Yeah. When you factor in travel time, 72 hours isn't really enough. And I don't believe they were that kind-hearted. I don't even dare touch the volcanic ash, in case it hides any victims' remains. Companies are all the same. Let's keep going. Walking through this dead city feels kind of eerie. The buildings around are covered in volcanic ash, but still completely lifeless. Some birds that live on moss and lichen are still in the sky. It seems like life can really adapt to environmental changes. What's this? Is that a mineral in the ground? What'd you find? This sword doesn't look like any ordinary mineral. Kane mentioned something like this before. This is... What is it? I might need Penny to get me a small shovel later. The minerals under the volcanic ash are definitely... Yeah, the minerals are definitely special. There's a lot of tame stones in the volcanic magma here. They're only worth a closer look. What does tame mean when translated into French? What is it? What is it? Tem? Time? Tem? Stones is a mineral shaped like a rhombus, encased in layers of rock. But if you peel away the outer layer, you'll see a golden coloured mineral inside. Commonly used as reactor fuel. As the processing becomes extremely efficient fusion fuel. Strangely enough, these rocks don't have any radioactivity before processing. That's why I can hold them. Sounds pretty impressive. But these raw minerals need to be processed and refined before they become fuel. Based on what I just dug up, if we really want to mine here, we need to set up a large base. But this place isn't fit for human habitation anymore. Okay, yeah. These rocks can only be used as decorations now. Let's keep looking around for any leftover supplies. This is Penny. The Falcon has found a lodge with a landing pad on a mountain on the outskirts. Aliya, if you don't mind, could you check it out after finishing your exploration? If the facilities there are still intact, we won't need to sleep in the transport ship tonight. You know, I hate sleeping on a cot, so do me a favour. So over. Aliya received. I'll check the target location after completing research over. I really can't afford to waste too much time on other things. It's been so long, like I still haven't really started searching. Can't really waste any time. So you really can't see our chats. I mean, why are we being so paranoid now? True, you need to focus on the job for now. Who knows what's even left after 40 years? Who knows? I'm gonna scan the NFC chip on this sign. If there's anywhere likely to have supplies, it'll be the remaining buildings in the city. Hold on a moment. Okay, let's see how this scavenger hunt, whatever you want to call it, goes. With the NFC chip data, I found 3 promising locations. Unfortunately, they're all quite far apart. We're able to search one place a day. Versus a nearby hospital. Mithri's medical technology is worse than Tyrus's, but the equipment they left behind will definitely be fancier than what we have now. We can mark any usable equipment. I'll check if there's any functional medical supplies. Okay, yeah, and also her oxygen is going down here and there. Damn. Wouldn't it be already expired? The sky here is covered in volcanic ash. Ultraviolet rays can't get through, although the infrastructure has been shut down. Medicine stored in sealed cabinets might not have deteriorated so much. Fair. After all, we've moved to space and preservation technology has definitely advanced. Ha! True. The main thing is we'll collect is still usable equipment. Maybe go under 2 other places? Go to the next one? What's the other 2? Next one's a factory in the outer ring. According to the chip's information, the factory produced reactor fuel. In other words, processed tame stones. We should be able to find some fuel that Mithri didn't have time to take. Maybe even security weapons or something. All in all, it's a slightly risky option. And the third? It's been shut down for 40 years, so the security robots should really be already be offline, right? What if the old equipment inside falls on you? We're being so protective, which makes sense. Like, that's our whole deal in this whole game. And it's like, yeah, we aren't gonna let you die after having the first one we knew. Like, yeah. Security robots, they have those? Like, robots with machine guns or rocket launchers? This may sound a bit strange, but you can think of them as soldiers that don't need to eat. But because of so-called humanitarian reasons, I don't buy that nonsense. At any rate, these robots can only perform basic patrol and extermination tasks now. Their combat ability is definitely not as good as skilled human soldiers. Though I'm not really a soldier myself. Ha! Well, so yeah, so-called humanitarian reasons, while you just get like... Well, they have the whole doll thing going on. Well, Terrorist does. I don't know if Mithri does. Isn't there another option? What's the last one? Well, the last one... Honestly, the last one is a little... Let me explain. The last place is a nearby TV station. Nearby. A tall metallic structure covered in wind-blown sand. From a distance it looks about 30 stories high. If there's no elevator, it takes forever to climb. Ha! Fair. They usually have backup power supplies. If you activate the backup, it'll make things much easier. You might find some electronic computer components or signal transmitters inside. It can be useful for resistance communication. Right, what's the catch though? Honestly, going there is more about learning cultural stuff. Ah. Truth be told, I only listed this place because I wanted to slack off. Ha! The free places all have their own merits. Now I'm convinced they can't see our conversation. Ha! The free places all have their own merits. I'm convinced they can't see a conversation. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. Seriously? There's an airdrop supply crate over there. I'm gonna refill my oxygen first. Remember to help me turn on the EOG switch. We'll take our time deciding the next location. Alright, we'll kind of chill. If the supply isn't from the crate, I can probably spend a long time here. If you want to take a break, feel free to rest for a while. Alright, kind of chill, no need to rush. Let's wait until the oxygen refill completes before financing out the course of action. Let's head to the hospital first. How about the TV station? They're all kind of alright. The hospital wing medical supplies could be fine. The factory, well, that's just like, well, I guess like hospital TV event factory. If it's in order. The TV station sounds cool though, just like cultural stuff she mentioned, and just slack off. My gut's telling me TV station, but I feel like this will be also right. Hospital. Well, it's here there's like there might be some rope. No, that's the factory. How about the hospital first, and then the TV station? Hospital, good choice. Even if we don't find any usable medical supplies, there might be some medical training manuals. Yeah, just in case. We'll be back to like. Hopefully you're fine. Maybe we can even catch up on medical lessons. I can't always rely on you when something happens. Ha! So it's decided, let's get going. Whew, the way to the hospital isn't really an easy one. So many abandoned cars and quite a lot of volcanic ash. It took me forever to reach the shattered glass door. I'm actually pretty familiar with hospitals. Every time my father brought me here, I see the receptionist at the front desk smiling at me. But now the reception area is completely empty. Alright, true, yeah. That whole deal. Your view in hospitals. Only this broken down registration terminal remains. Let me check out the radiology department areas of equipment first. Of course, it doesn't take too much time to glance at the registry. Let's check the registry first. There's no need to rush. We have more than enough oxygen. Unless you like store too much, I guess, when you're playing. You're right. Let me extract the data. Oh, Mifri's encryption is really this weak. But their hard drive technology is impressive. True, 40 years in a really rough environment. The data has remained intact even after all this time. 60 years ago, and underwent a series of renovations later, the hospital was built. Before that, there didn't seem to be any special cases among patients. But around 40 years ago, cases of lung disease and skin cancer... Sorry, what? Lung disease and skin disease became increasingly common. In the months leading up to Mifri's evacuation, nearly patients had these symptoms. Ah, something feels off. It's like those, what? Like years ago, people in factories, and then they got ill from working. I feel like something's off, too. For a volcanic planet, its protective measures seem to be way too inadequate. Protection against volcanic eruptions should have been part of the plan. It's really strange. You think there's some hidden story behind this? Building colonies isn't something that happens overnight. Whether it's Mifri annexing and transforming this planet, or Mifri sending colonization teams to construct cities here, it's almost have taken time. A long time even. But now it's as if volcanic eruption wiped out everything. Sure, it's possible that Mifri just happened to have bad luck. But I feel like their risk assessment teams should have caught this. Let's move on to the mission. Unless like, the volcanic eruption was to like hide some stuff. We'll see. Or they just used that as an excuse to hide. Data also includes the navigation path to the pharmacy. Let's head there next. Pharmacies might still have some leftover medicine, or even some pharmaceutical equipment. To be honest, what I've found so far has already piqued my curiosity. The path to the pharmacy is really not easy to find. The generator is completely shut down. Darn it. Even the hospital elevators are useless. I need to catch my breath. You need to exercise more. Take it easy. Just get your breathing in order. Does that mean there's no light either? Take it easy. Just get your breathing in order. Next time, I'm gonna ask Kane to make me a wheelchair that can go downstairs. Why is this pharmacy location so tucked away? But I finally made it to the pharmacy door. Let me take a look. Okay, we're chilling now though. BGM change. The door is locked. It's an electronic lock with a metal-looking mechanism. Cracking the electronic lock is basically impossible without power. To open the metal lock mechanism, you probably need a crowbar. Ever reliable crowbar. But honestly, in the old movies on the ship, they'd use a gun to shoot the lock open. Of course, we're talking stylish. It's gonna be kicking down the door. But charging with a gun feels with a gun raised. Both are cool. What do you think? Using the lock with a gun is definitely the best. Kick it open. Well, let's not waste ammo. Kick it open. Yeah, kicking open. I mean, I don't know if we have a crowbar. Let's kick it open then. I don't know. The way she said it made it seem like we don't even have it. I knew I could count on you. Let me step back and get a running start. Unless she gets injured from this. Let's hope not. Ready? Rider kick. Ha! Ah, my foot. I should have adjusted my kicking power so much. I need a moment. As long as she's okay. Okay, yeah, cool. She's into tokusatsu. That's what it's called, right? Let's just go with the crowbar after all. The pharmacy's relatively well preserved. Maybe because it's located on the ground with lower temperatures. No UV exposure, no leaks. There's even viable research equipment left by Mithri. After marking this location, we can basically wait for the recovery team to come pick it up. Is there anything else here? Hold on a sec, there may be some files. I could spend some time decrypting them. They appear to include Mithri's reports from researchers. We can uncover the truth. We can afford to wait a little longer. We're in no rush. Okay, hold on a sec. Unless it's like we can't go to the other places. If this is an old chip, even with Mithri equipment, it will take some time. Alright. The file contains records of patients from 80 to 40 years ago, including their occupations, ages, symptoms. The researchers charted their cases. People with lung, skin disease, started with careless miners and gradually spread to entire mining groups. Even physically strong miners with full protection began exhibiting illness. The deterioration seems to have started 50 years ago. There were no signs at all the disease would spread. So was this ever been submitted? Made a prediction the report made a prediction at the end. At the current rate of development continued to expand. Within a few years, the ecosystem on the planet will be destroyed. Damn. And before the ecosystems were destroyed, more than 60% of the planet's population would suffer from respiratory and skin disease. After submission, the report received a response from the higher-ups. You are not a geologist. This report does not have a guiding value for the mining plan. It was recommended to be permanently archived. Bastards. Damn. Damn. Let's go. You didn't care. Just keep mining for fuel. After all this is finally over, I've returned to the previous oxygen refill point. I'll top off my oxygen first. After this I need to complete the task Penny gave me. But thinking about maybe staying in the lodge tonight, it doesn't feel so bad after all. It's safe here now, so you can take a break if you want. If you've got something to take care of, feel free to go ahead. I'll be waiting for you here. We'll set up once you're ready. Okay, I guess it's like these parts are pretty much what's it called? Only for I guess like for one, yeah, refill her oxygen levels. I forgot to do that last time. But also like I guess it's like these moments are for these are more like time restrictive time restrictive. So yeah, it's like if you have something to do today, don't progress the storyline, let's say. Okay, cool. It refills pretty fast actually. Okay, cool. Let's hit the road. Actually, before Leon joined the Resistance, he was a teacher on Mithri planet. Apparently taught literature. But I have no idea how he ended up like this. Okay, she has like a few bits of like talks. Okay, cool, I see. Okay, he was on a Mithri planet, so well, he's everywhere is kind of affected by all this, huh? So he was a teacher at least. Alright, it's done. Let's hit the road. Okay, let's see we're all topped up. Let's head for a nearby mountain. Ominous. Well, hold on. The path we took to get here... What's wrong? There seems to be some track marks on the road. On the ground even. See, I noticed some track marks earlier too. First I thought they were left by an old exploration team, so I didn't pay attention. But now, these tracks are clearly fresh. Are there survivors nearby? Could it be dangerous? I'm not sure, but I'm not entirely defenseless. I have my protective suit and pistol. And if it comes to it, I've still got my crowbar. I'll be fine. Wait, remember what I told you earlier? About the tamestones in the volcanic ash here? The tamestone we dug up is missing. Ah. Must have been taken by whoever was here. Alright, so fellow scavengers. Is there really an expedition on this abandoned planet? Then the drone didn't pick up on anything? I'm confused too. Should we pull out? Technically, these raw tamestones aren't really as valuable as what we found before, and the Falcon drone has been patrolling this whole time. If they really are an exploration team, Penny would have seen and reported them. What's going on? Spirits of the dead. Yeah, no. Another group of resistance scouts? But we know about them. If there really was another resistance team, Penny would have informed me. Don't have many people on hand. The place is supposed to be my and Penny's responsibility. It's too dangerous to rush into tracking them now, though. Let's regroup with Penny first and let her know about this. Besides, it's been a long day. Oh, okay, cool. We could only have chosen one location. Getting into a fight now would be troublesome. Yeah, it's the right call. Let's be careful. Jeez, this like heart-beating BGM. Whew. Finally made it to the mountain lodge, but it looks like Penny beat me here. She landed the ship on the helipad and even hooked up the ship's reactor to the lodge's power system. Although after activating the lodge's dust shield, all we need to do is clean up the volcanic ash and we can move right in. And she said I was supposed to survey it. She's already done everything. I'll go share today's findings with Penny and report to Leon. I'll check in with you later. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's see if we actually chill on this planet or not. Oh yeah, okay, we can actually turn on the EOG here as well. We'll raise it up, just so... I don't think she'll run out of oxygen, but may as well do it here. And... there. Alright, cool. Whew, whoosh. Can you hear me? You won't believe this. The lodge's backyard actually has a hot spring. Apparently it's heated by volcanic energy warming up the groundwater. True, works out actually. There is like a volcano planet, or at least the planet has volcanoes, so there is hot springs. Works out. Right now I'm talking to you. I'm soaking the spring while talking to you. Penny's about to fall asleep in the pool. Aren't you worried that steam might damage your tablet? This tablet isn't the same as before. Penny upgraded it with an entirely new configuration. It's now waterproof, shockproof, and has an emergency communication function. Okay, yeah. If I encounter danger while exploring and lose the ability to speak, you can directly contact the Resistance to request support. Okay, cool. It's even sturdier now, most importantly. Right, because they mentioned that we can do that, so it works out. It's an upgrade they did. Leon said this thing's like a black box. Even if the ship disintegrates, this device will survive. After all, it's the only way I can communicate with you. I don't want to lose contact with you so easily. Hey, why don't you come with a topic? Ha! My face was a bit flushed, probably from the water temperature. Ha! Anything in the lodge? Oh, speaking of which. While organising the lodge, we found a travel brochure. It describes sort of Navi VII's tourist attractions, though they're deserted now. He also mentioned this place used to be Dr. Taylor's hometown. Who was that again? This is where he met the love of his life, and the romance was pretty poetic. While developing the fuel extraction process for a new reactor, Dr. Taylor named the raw material Tame, which symbolizes love. Oh, Je t'aime. Tem. Oh, okay, it's Tem. Like Je t'aime. It's said that giving someone a piece of Temstone, like saying I love you. That's a romantic story. Okay, yes, that's why they mentioned French earlier in one of the dialogue options. It's like, it's Tem. Shame that this book was published 48 years ago. Back then, Navi VII was a tourist planet, and Dr. Taylor was in his prime. The story's future was full of possibilities. But now, as I look out into the distance once more, Navi VII has long since become uninhabitable by humans. For humans. And who knows what became of Dr. Taylor? Life is so unpredictable. What's the lifespan though for people? We don't really know that, do we? In the future. Unless it's like still like, well, they had 40 years. So probably a bit longer. We're probably going to explore the remaining resource points. I told Penny about the tracks. She'll investigate tomorrow. It doesn't seem like to be anyone from Resistance. If it's survivors, Penny's better suited to negotiate than I am. The volcanic activity is still calm for now, so we should be able to keep searching tomorrow. There already are survivors. Does that mean that resource points could be dangerous? Could she be unable to help you? I can't say for sure, but Penny can still definitely assist me. The Falcon can reach anywhere in location quickly, any location in the city quickly. As long as there's no eruption, we should be able to deal with the most incidents if we hold out long enough. I've been talking for a little too long now. I'll dry my hair and get some rest soon. I still have to carry out tomorrow's mission. With all the hopping between planets, my sleep schedule's all over the place. I don't know what time it is for you. Okay, I guess it works out. That time is kind of weird in terms of like what time she says goodnight and all that stuff. From now on, I'll just say goodnight regardless. Oh, don't forget to refill the oxygen. So, good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, yeah. Right. I guess you can still maybe mess up, but it'll be hard to mess up, I guess. Especially since, like, oxygen isn't that low. Because it goes down... Well, it takes a bit to go down. But yeah, alright. This should be good night, for real, for real. Well, I mean, last time it was like, good night, and it's like, you still here, you still awake. And then it's like, oh no, whoops, sorry, I wasn't around. We'll see. There might be a way to like... I think I saw something that you could actually speed up the daily event stuff as well. But I'll check into that after if there is an endpoint. Because we're already doing this legit, so we may as well just like go through it normally, legit. Just wait it out. And hopefully we don't miss anything. But yeah, cool. Alright, cool. Aliya messaged us at a pretty bad time. Like, thankfully, like, there's no, like, rush for, like, let's go here. But it seems we missed another thing again. Like, the time window, 22, yeah, it's pretty, like, not really good time for me at that time. But it's, like, 2-minute gap for, like, you're not here. Oh, well. My head hurts. I rolled off the bed while sleeping last night. I'm starting to think Penny pushed me off. I hit my head and it hurts a lot. But I still need to keep going with the mission. I have to put myself together. Are you there? We're about to set out. You're not here? Without your help, things will get pretty tough. I'll just wait for you for a bit. Penny just flew off in the Falcon. She's already starting her task for the day. I stood up as well. One last oxygen check and I'm ready to go. Penny really does act like a spoiled princess sometimes. I don't mean she has a spoiled personality, but certain habits seem to hint at her background. Of course, it's a part of her past, so it's not really appropriate to ask about it. I think you can ask about it, I guess, once you're comfortable enough. So what, I guess, like, she comes from more well-off background, maybe. Alright, oxygen full, let's go. It's been like 12 hours since. Alright, time to head back to the city. Did more volcanic ash fall last night? The sea looks grayer than before. And there are more sets of tracks in the ground. Darn it. Let's hope we don't run into those people today. Let's hope things improve. Let's be optimistic. Let's hope they don't beat us to remaining supplies. The resource points are still the same as before. I've reached the air supply, the supplied airdrop location again. Looks like they didn't take up my supplies. So where should we explore today? No need to rush, we've got plenty of time. Ha, alright, cool. Whenever you have a free moment, we can start exploring. Whenever you have a free moment, we can start exploring. Okay, yeah, they warn us like, what's it called? Like, get ready to actually, like, if you make sure you're free for the day, when you actually do this. So you don't just time out on her oxygen. Let me know when you picked a place to explore. Let's go to the TV station. I want to see there. The factory seems alright, but I want to see the TV station. Let's go to the TV station. Let's not run to anyone there. Wise choice. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. But first we need to figure out how to restore the TV station's power supply. If we need to climb tall buildings. Then I take back what I said earlier. Ha! Right, yeah, the elevator doesn't work, so it's lots of stairs. So now we decided on a path. Let's move out. Alright, cool. Let's see what's there. Well, like, she said there's likely, like, nothing really there. But it's, like, just somewhere chill to go to. And, like, at most, like, cultural stuff. We'll see. The journey's even longer than I imagined. I'm not even halfway there yet. If my oxygen weren't limited, I would have taken my time to walk over there. I'm already starting to miss Penny's spaceship. If it weren't for the powered motors in my suit, I'd probably die from exhaustion on the way. I need a moment to catch my breath. But this intense exercise does make me feel alive. I used to always be lying in the hospital bed, only able to watch other kids running around freely. Now I guess I've achieved my childhood dream. Although, well, focus on the mission. Finish early and you won't have to run anymore. Ha! You're living your childhood dream now. Well, it's not exactly like the best life, but it's close enough, I guess. Yeah, exploring other planets, exploring unknown planets, roaming around the universe is something I wouldn't have dreamed of before. I feel like a magical girl who made a contract with some strange creature. I achieved my wish but paid the price. Was I a fool back then? Ha! Alright, cool. I really am an idiot type beat. There aren't too many powered up vehicles near the TV station. The staff must have evacuated earlier, and then the hurried evacuations in other places. The TV station almost looks like the same as it did before, except for a layer of dust. The sensor doors at the entrance don't open anymore. I have to pull them open. Alright, let's see if there's anything useful here. You're so well preserved, why not rest for a moment? Doesn't seem like there's anything useful in the TV station. Just rest a bit. You came a long way. Should I just sit in the reception chair and rest for a bit? And report back to Penny in half an hour with nothing to show? That wouldn't be right. True, it's only, like, how long has it been? That was, about, since we started walking, 10 minutes? 10 minutes walk or so. 20 minutes, maybe. The resistance took me in, so I should at least try to pull myself together. Fair play. Let's hit the power supply in the basement first. Except from a layer of dust, everything looks good as new. Maybe it's because the materials used were composite alloys and organic fibers. But with just some cleaning, it could be used again. If the Otto were to ever lose power and land on a planet, for 1,000 years, you'd probably just gather dust and grow plants, not changing much otherwise. Human creations always seem to outlive humans. Ha! It's only us always will already be gone. They outlive us. For real, for real. Even if humanity ceases to exist, the information they leave behind can always be transmitted to faraway places. Building, spaceship, recording, even a document. Looking at all this feels like glimpsing into the past. The circuit breaker was pulled down. All I need to do is replace the nearby power core and then... Hey, alright, now the TV station has power again. So now you can take the elevator to the upper floors. You don't need to be like so, what's it called, worried. Maybe it's just chill. Yeah, we just need to sit in the elevator and go up effortlessly. You can even overlook the city scenery. But I don't know, like taking an elevator in an abandoned place just always feels whack. Like, it could still break down. But I guess like we have a way to get out. Like, we're not exactly like normal, like random ass person. We have like a spacesuit and like a crowbar. But it would have looked better back when it was all lit up. Do you still need an ID to go up? I think I swiped one from the reception desk earlier. Alright, heading to the top floor now. Alright, cool. Let's see how long that takes to even get there. In real time, rather. Alright, not long. The higher we go, the clearer the full view of the mottled city becomes. Under the grey skies are buildings draped in brown haze. This place used to be a bustling city, and now look what it's become. It's become what it is, rather. Pretty when there are more people. Yeah, when there are more people. Like, post-apocalyptic type deal looks cool, but it's still a shame. I can imagine what this place must have looked like when it was full of life. Vehicles speeding along their designated tracks. Everyone working at their respective posts. Greenery and benches lining the streets. Children curiously gazing at the distant volcano. And elders telling stories about the planet's history. But now all of it's gone. Finally, we've reached the rooftop. The air up here seems thinner. Thankfully I still have my protective suit. Oxygen's still going good as well, so I won't end up coughing for strange reasons. Ha. What's it like at the top? The rooftop seems to be a spaceship landing pad. This used to host some ships for interviews, but now we've probably all left. Is it snowing? How could it snow on a volcanic planet? Oh, it's just volcanic ash shooting from the sky. Ha. Yeah. The floor below should be the station's manager's office. If we want to scavenge, we should start with the maintenance area next to the landing pad. Nothing to waste, let's go and check it out. Hurry and start searching, then regroup with Penny. Alright, music change as well. Nothing to waste, let's go check it out. Yeah, I will. Just give me a moment. Just taking in the view. For some reason I suddenly feel like lying down the stairs leading to the landing pods. Running my hand through the falling volcanic ash. Staring at the grey sky. I don't even know why I want to do this. But just give me a little time to indulge in this small whim. Ah, fair. It's chill. We have lots of time. Oxygen wise. Ah. I mean, what's it called? It is nice to just look up sometimes. Just look up. Alright, let's go. Let's go. And to get back to work. First we need to pry open the maintenance area door. And back to this. Turns out I need to pry it open. I forgot, the power's back on now. What to do is press a button. Things are going smoothly, almost unbelievably so. It's a lot safer. Let's not be like, what's it called? Overly scared of like our shadow, even. Yeah, I think so too, but this place was chosen as a chill location anyway, so it makes sense to be more relaxed. What happened? There's a small spaceship parked in the maintenance area. Okay. Can't even break through. You can't break through the atmosphere into outer space. Okay. If it's repaired, it'd be perfect for operating within the atmosphere. Okay, just a local spaceship type deal. This has been left here because it's no longer usable. If you hadn't over to the resistance, it could be really useful. Who would have thought we just came here to slack off? Ha! Luck is beyond imagination. Let's see what's inside there. Yeah, but isn't there a saying, laziness is the ladder of human progress? If I were truly a workaholic like Leon, I hadn't even come to search this place, and I would have missed this. What's it called? As a reward for myself. What's it called? Like being efficiency makes progress or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. What was that saying? Let me see. There was an interview recording here. Seems like it's scratched down labeled not for broadcast. Something inappropriate? Something terrifying? Mifri's secret. Let's just watch it. I want to push to watch it. Regardless of what it is. Let's see. I think so too. I can't wait to play it. Video seems to be a host interviewing a scientist. The scientist looks familiar to me. Is it Dr. Green? No. Okay. I think I saw reports when I was very young. This looks familiar, but you already know who Green is. Like, more personally. Time has passed, and if he hasn't gone into hibernation, he'd be over 80 by now. But then he was so young. A neat suit, tidy appearance. So different from the stereotypical image of a scientist. Let me have a look. Can you take a photo? I can't share video, but I'll send you the audio. Take a photo of the video. Thank you so much, Dr. Taylor, for agreeing to this interview. Oh yeah, you mentioned Dr. Taylor. Wasn't there? It was mentioned before. I also want to thank Mifri Company for giving me the opportunity. My current success wouldn't be possible without their support. Oh, is this the... Wait, this is the guy that was, like, in charge of... So, it mentioned Taylor before, I'll check. Dr. Taylor, you're being too modest. Oh yeah, the Tem guy. The Tem. Your research on Tem stones has propelled Mifri's interstellar progress. One can say that without you, our company's technology would have been overtaken by Terris. Fortunately, we have a genius scientist on our side too, so we're not completely crushed by Terris' dull technology. I heard that Dr. R, who reads Terris' dull technology, was your classmate. What's your opinion on her? Okay, we mentioned the dull stuff even. R. Dr. R is an incredibly talented scientist, kind, fair and intelligent. It's a shame we ended up on different paths. Apologies, Taylor. Could you please sit and land to the teleprompter? Is this an interview? I don't want to smear an old friend of mine in public. Doctor, it's complicated. Hey, stop recording. Do you know what Dr. Arvey mentioned? Yeah, because it's dull stuff, so I assume you know. You don't? Okay, fair. Nope. R must have been someone from 40 years ago. Besides, just those, we're not qualified to access inside information. Damn. That's a part of Terris' core technology, after all. Alright, everything here is pretty much marked. There's still time. The manager's office seems to be downstairs. Seems worth checking out before the power cuts. There might be some valuable stuff inside. Let's check it out. I think the don't waste time stuff you could mention is if you're like really running low on oxygen and it's like, ah shoot, get going Aliya, or else you'll just like mess up. But let's see what kind of stuff those fat guys had in the manager's office. Alright, let's go. The manager's office isn't as luxurious as I imagined. It's 400 square meters and most of the space is taken up by a small meeting room and a reception area. There are even gold statues of Mifri's CEO here. If we carried them out, they'd fetch a good price. I looked around inside and there's just some wine cabinets in a lounge. Oh, and a bathtub and a luxury bathroom and luxury bathtub. Emptied storage room. Maybe there were some treasures here before, but now... they're all gone. What a shame. Wait, are those documents on the desks? On the desk? Hold on, let me check them. There seem to be news records broadcast by the nation. Over 50 years ago, they used to air stories about environmental issues and workers' rights, in an attempt to build a reputation as a voice for the people. But 40 years ago, the environmental issues and worker safety started to spark real discussion. The station began whitewashing everything. Ah, damn. They knew 4 years ago that overmining could destroy the planet's environment. These media people had no conscience. Darn it. Well, scumbags. They can't bring truth to light. What's the point of their existence? Just as a mouthpiece, essentially, for Mithri. I don't care what kind of pressure they faced. Holding justice and truth is their responsibility. My father took blame for terrorists. They criticized him endlessly. Ah, yeah, right, that aspect as well. Even when he tried to prove his innocence, they twisted the story against him. Yeah, he got, like, hounded out. They chose silence in the face of truth. And when it was time to evacuate, they boarded the ship. They boarded the first ships. Darn vermin. Don't get too angry. Let's just go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. They don't stay here a minute longer. Whew, finally made it out. Today was still very productive. Ah, it was a message from Penny, hold on. Aliya, this is Penny. Leon detected unusual volcanic activity from the upper atmosphere. I'm ready to head closer to the volcano tonight to assess the eruption risk. For tonight, just rest in the lodge by yourself. I sorted out the lodge's power supply and it should last for another day. There's food in the freezer, instant meals and pre-cooked food, over. Aliya received, over. Alright, looks like you have to sleep on your own today. A volcanic eruption doesn't sound good. Hopefully, they'll be fine. Otherwise, we just evac ASAP. If it erupts, we have no choice but to evacuate. There's still one place we haven't explored. We'll see. We'll probably be able to go there, maybe. Hopefully, we won't have to do an emergency retreat tonight. That's a small robot? Am I seeing things? Oh! Maybe the small robot is, the tracks then, and not actually survivors. What'd you see? Maybe, that could work out. It's like, well, I guess like Voyager, but Voyager... Isn't Voyager like car-shaped or something? I can't remember. I saw a small tracked robot. It used its tools to dig through the volcanic ash. Took out a piece of this temstone from underneath. The model looks really old, but why is it still operational? Is it the culprit behind the tracks? Seems that way. Quite likely. It looks like it took this temstone and left. It doesn't seem like a threat, right? We can probably relax a bit. At least we don't have to worry about being attacked. That's it for today's exploration. I'll just head back and rest. Should we follow it? I probably can't catch up with it. Plus it's already late. There aren't any streetlights around here. Better to retreat for now. Fair. Okay, cool. I guess like we know where it's from then. It's just like a rogue. Is it either it's rogue or like someone's controlling it? We shall have to see. Whew. Finally back at the lodge. I'm home. Oh, I forgot there's no one to greet me. Been so long since I felt like this. It's like being back on Corinth 2C. It's both under the bridge now. It does feel a little lonely. Let's not brush it off like just like that, yeah. True, she had someone with her, I guess, since like the resistance. I can't let myself get too down now. I want to get myself some food and then organize what I found today. Then report to Leon. Also need to write mission reports and other things, and then there's so much to do. Better keep myself busy. Ha! If I stay busy, I won't think about it too much. Fair. I'll contact you after I'm done. Wait for me. Cool. Test 1 2 test 1 2. Alright. Alright, she's back. I once dreamed of being an explorer. Okay, we can turn on the oxygen as well. I once dreamed of being an explorer, following my father's footsteps, venturing into the unknown depths, becoming the beacon of humanity, reaching for the dazzling new worlds. For that, Kane, Ryoko and I devised a crazy plan. Okay, yeah. Going over this again. Well, I guess a bit more detail. We defected from within the company, chasing my father's final path. But then we ran into an asteroid and everything went horribly wrong. Terribly wrong. But after that, I met you. It's like you knew everything that would happen. You told me how to fix the reactor malfunction, helped me find the code my father left behind, guided me forward. Looking back on it all now, it feels like a dream. Aw, she's getting sentimental. Aw. Miracles do exist in this world. I mean, we know why as well from another route. It's the whole, like, well, what's it called? That interterrestrial, whatever it's called, alien stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, even then it's, like, still nuts in universe. Yeah, miracles really do exist in this world. Meeting you in that moment was the greatest miracle of all. You rewrote the chapters of my fate. You helped fulfill my father's wish. You ended up becoming a doll. Now I can finally live for myself. Aww. Could I trouble you to stay with me until the end? I'd love to. Then, this is my promise with you. No matter what, we must go to the very end together. Don't worry, I won't hold you back for long. After all, I don't have many years left. Ah, right. Yeah, that part. It's like, it's been like in the back of my mind. But it's like, yeah, the whole like doll lifespan she mentioned, like way back. Plus, like, she mentioned like whenever she'd meet her dad again, and it's like, what do you mean by that, Aliya? But if I really can meet you, I want to have a good talk with you. Listen to your stories. Aww. I think it is like kind of, it makes sense why, but it's also funny, like, we don't really get much input regarding like just random stuff we can talk about, I guess. Obviously obvious reasons, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we got this music again from, well, pretty much plays when like the end of like the first ending as well. Ah. Alright, hopefully, well, if we do get, I don't know, maybe it'll be a perfect like ending at some point. I don't know how this will go, but like she doesn't seem like there's gonna be a solution to like the whole I'm gonna die in a few years deal. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe like there'll be a, maybe, I don't know. It'd be nice if there was like another like route at some point where she can actually properly live. Who knows? We'll see. I've sorted out most of the remaining stuff. It's about time to sleep. Good night. Sweet dreams. It's been so long since I've slept alone in such a big bed. Usually I wake up to go to his tiny bunk. He hasn't sent a reply yet. Sent any reply. But he seems busy right now too. Looks like I have to get the tasks, hand over today's task alone. I'll go freshen up. Can you go check if my oxygen suit is full? Suit's oxygen. Once you're ready, we'll head out. I freshened up. You back yet? It's fine, I'll wait for you here. Okay, yeah. This was like at a really bad time. But it's fine, thankfully. What's it called? She can wait a long time for this. Alright, let's go. Ready when you are. Let's head out. Now the shift to the BGM like this one, somewhat, I mean, to be fair, it's the main BGM, but like, it always feels ominous. Looks like today we only have one last place to explore. Once we finish searching the area, we should be able to retreat. Maybe then Penny should be back too. Luckily, this expedition didn't come across any major dangers. He tracks in the ground. The little robot we saw yesterday seems to have stopped by our supply drop. It saw me and it looks like it's staring at me. It seems to be filled with quite a lot of tame stones. Should we try to catch it? I thought about it too, but it's probably better to focus on the mission first. Catching it feels like a lot of unnecessary trouble. That part of the city is starting to get covered in ash. It seems like last night's volcanic activity is already affecting the area. If that's the case, exploring the lost spot might get even more difficult. That little robot. Is it heading towards the nearby mountains? Is it transporting the Temstones in that direction? Unless we follow it. Let's see. Since the original resource site is no longer accessible, why don't we follow the robot and see where it's taking the Temstones? After all, heading back now would just be a waste of time. Would just be a waste of time waiting for Penny. Okay, I see. Yeah, we can't go to the factory. I see. Okay, cool. So you pretty much just end up choosing two areas and then, yeah, we have the robot now. Stay safe out there. I see. Cool. Of course, you're helping me here too. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Alright, let's do it. Let's follow the robot and see where it's going. I hope my suit's mobility can keep up with it. 1, 2. Phew. Climbing these mountains is tough. Looks like we've reached the entrance to a mining tunnel halfway up the mountain. There's a Mystery Company logo outside the tunnel. So this robot is a piece of Mystery Company equipment? So it's just old mining robots still working? Probably. Like, they're just there, like, constantly working. But no one's left. That does seem to be the case. But will how the mining robot be collecting Temstones outside the mine? And there's clearly more stones inside. The robot's already gone inside. There were lots of signs outside the entrance. Like, open flame, strictly prohibited inside the mine, and labor brings freedom. Oh, and underperformance won't get you assigned to dangerous posts. Those are all terrorist company lies. Also, to stop equipment in an emergency, always turn the button onto the right. Judging by the speakers everywhere. The miners probably had to listen to these slogans every day when they went to work. At least we don't have to deal with that. Ha! Damn. Okay, right turn the button on the right. Unless I get to remember that. Feels like this place is more like a prison than a workplace. It does seem like there's some danger inside. Most about this. More like a prison than a workplace. Working for a company is a prison in itself. Ha! Whether it's a mine or elsewhere. Fair. The mine seems to have no power at all. Through this helmet, I can see dust particles floating everywhere. At least by following the robot's tracks, I won't lose my way. Using the tablet's light, I can see the marks left by the miners on the rock walls. Carvings in the support beams, empty bottles on the ground, and the remains of miners who didn't manage to evacuate. Spending their final moments drinking away their sorrows. Ah, damn. If Mystery Company abandoned them, this is probably all we could do. Let's just keep following the robot's tracks. Let's not dwell on... I guess there's no need to dwell. For now, I can only keep moving forward. Once you're in here, there aren't many ways to turn back. Support beams seem to have collapsed, revealing a wall of a different color. Huh? Is this a research lab built into the mine? Mystery really knows how to make use of space. Then again, seeing the mined ore straight to a lab, that's not too hard to understand. The little robot from earlier seems to have squeezed through that mass of algae and fungi. It looks like it'd be a bit difficult for me to crawl through. I need to find a way to clear these plants first. Is there any tools nearby? Yeah, don't try to squeeze if you think you can't get through. Like, don't damage your suit. As for tools, all I've got is crowbar. Well, multi-purpose tool. Maybe it works. Scraping this thing off feels a bit weird, but I'll give it a try anyway. The ever handy crowbar that does everything. Ew, that's disgusting. This mushroom just burst all over the place. Finally made it through. The lab has clearly been abandoned for a long time. But it seems like there's a lot of research equipment here. Alright, jackpot maybe. It's like they were studying Temstones. The research notes on the nearby table. Could this be Dr. Taylor's lab? So this robot was actually Dr. Taylor's creation? Let's see if there's anything interesting. I mean, I guess we can deduce that it is his creation anyway. That's what I thought too. The robot is very likely one of Dr. Taylor's creations. Maybe these notes even include blueprints for the robot. True, maybe we can make one for ourselves. It'll be handy. Like, little helper type deal. Plus, like, the Resistance has, like, no manpower, so maybe you can make something work with that. It seems more like a diary than research notes. Then again, Mystery Company probably took over real data records with them. I named the greatest discovery of my life after love, and dedicated it to my beloved. I hope this would earn us enough to live out the rest of our lives in peace, but Mystery wants me to develop the potential of Temstones. Damn. For the ultimate happy ending, I'm willing to pay any price. Let's wait a little longer, my love. Once I've earned enough, we can walk toward a happy ending. Even as a famous scientist was struggling for money? It seems like Mystery wasn't very generous with its benefits either. Damn. Yeah. Guys are stuck working now. Jeez. Taylor doesn't pay his explorers well either. Ha. Yeah. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. So there's nothing else here. Let's follow the tracks and keep moving forward. Maybe we'll find some more research notes along the way. It'd be great if we can restore power to this lab. Once we get deeper inside, there won't be so much dust. With more light, it'll definitely feel a lot more comfortable. Don't overthink it, as long as nothing goes wrong. Well, either way, we're like kind of like worried now. This should be the power distribution room. What stroke of luck. There are spare fuel rods here, and all I need to do is follow the engineering training from before. Insert the fuel rod here, then connect the wires, close the fuel platform, then head over to the transformer lever, pull down this lever and restore power. You seem pretty familiar with all this. I'm a certified level 8 engineer after all. Yeah, true. Replacing a fuel rod is something I can handle. 3, 2, 1. Hey! The lights around here are on, but there's no explosion. Lancey is running smoothly. Excellent. Now we won't have to rely on the tablet's light for the rest of exploration. Pretty convenient. Incredible. Alright, visibility is much better now. Let's keep exploring. Where exactly is that little robot taking the Temstones? Am I right? This looks like a Temstone refining... Looks like Temstone refining equipment. It's huge. This magically would yield a lot of parts. New piece of diary from Dr. Taylor. Don't really care about his story. I'm more curious about what happened to him afterward. Pretty interested in Mifri's research findings. I'm curious about him. Same here. I'm pretty interested in what happened to Dr. Taylor too. Anyway, let's take a closer look. I don't know. I don't think so. It'd be like, what, Dr. Taylor uploaded his mind to the robot. I don't think so. Improving the Temstone extraction efficiency requires a larger Temstone quantity. I brought her back to my hometown where there's a rich vein of Thamestone to support my continued research. As long as I make a breakthrough, the previous plan can be realised. However, her health seems to be deteriorating. I need to pay medical bills, extra medical expenses after completing research. Damn. It'll be okay. If I work harder, all problems will be solved. He thinks hard work will earn the company's sympathy. Jeez. I wonder if my father had the same mindset. True. When he started his final mission. But in the end, my father chose to resist. I hope Dr. Taylor had a similar ending. Let's keep moving. It looks like we're nearing the end of the lab. Alright, BGM change as well. I found the next piece of diary from Dr. Taylor. It's discarded near a corner of the lab. There are some footprints nearby. Seems like other researchers left them behind when they evacuated. The track leads deeper inside. These were close to the core. Let's check the diary first. Sure. Let's check it out. A week after my wife passed, I received Mithri's evacuation plan. Damn. I was so engrossed in research and wealth that it wasn't until I stepped outside the lab I realised what had become my hometown. They knew all along about the consequences of over-mining Thamestones, but never told me about the risks. Ah, damn. Maybe I listened to Dr. R and not trusted the company to bring good results. Okay, Dr. R, huh? She left so suddenly that I didn't even get a chance to say a proper goodbye. Guessing your wife or... I assume your wife, yeah. I won't board the evacuation ship prepared by Mithri. It was the end of Thamestone research. It was supposed to be a token of love. Damn. The power system in the room ahead seems to be separate from the lab's main system. This means that the room might have been running continuously for 40 years. Alright, let's see what's inside. But damn, okay. Though R is like, not trust the company. So, even though we learn about them in the future, who knows. They're the ones who made the doll stuff, so... Even they made it with good intention or something. And then it's like, yeah, sure, here's some workers to send to space that we don't care about. Behind this store is an artificial greenhouse. It contains a self-sustaining ecosystem, complete with artificial sunlight, water purification, and plant reproduction. The system is so sophisticated that it's maintained an Eden-like environment here for over 40 years. You can see lush green grass and breathe pure air. I don't even need to wear my protective suit in here. Okay, we can't do EOG here though. In the center of this place is a massive oak tree, acorns scattered over the ground. Ah, the little robot is here. It's placing Thamestones in front of the grave. There's already a huge pile of them. Damn. Ah. Damn. 17841. Okay, damn. Did Dr. Taylor leave this behind? It seems like it. Aww. The gravestone reads, Anna rests here. Ah, his wife, yeah. Damn. I believe the oak tree was a skeleton leaning against it, with a diary lying nearby. I destroyed my hometown, and I neglected the person I loved the most. Ah. I thought my research could bring a brighter future, but all it brought was suffering. I created the greenhouse so that one day, when time heals the disaster on the planet, this place can become the key to restoring the environment. My robot will collect Thamestones from volcanic eruptions to power the greenhouse. Ah. If one day it stops collecting, it will mean the eruptions have ceased, and it will be time to restore the environment. Every single Thamestone will be placed in front of my beloved's grave. It's the I love you I never said to her before. Damn. I hope she can hear this. From the little robot there's a counter. Over the span of 40 years, it's placed 17,841 Thamestones. That's 17,841 I love yous. Ah. Tens of thousands of I love yous, making the count lose its meaning. Damn. Not to be that harsh. Did you hear it in the end? She probably did, right? At least that's what I want to believe. Behind the tree, there's something resembling a power control hub. Nearby, there's some frozen biological samples. If the day comes when there's no more Temstones to supply power, this place will be sent out of the mountain to the surface. You begin releasing the organisms and plants back to the planet, gradually restoring the previous environment. But the resources here are quite abundant. If you take these Temstones, they can sustain the Resistance's operations for a long time. Yeah, we're not going to do that though, are we? Right now I'm standing in front of the power hub. I could cut the power and cook Penny, or we could leave it as is and let the city carry out Dr. Taylor's final wish. Dead must wait for the living. We have to be responsible for the future of this place. Yeah, let's not trample on his wish. Like, ow. It's like, what's it called? It's logical, but like, yeah, let's not, no. Ow. And it's like, the resistance, a bit mucky. Well, I don't know. They can probably work it out. We have the other place on this planet anyway, so it's chill. Hopefully. Maybe. You're to be responsible for the future of this place. I mean, yeah, like, if we leave it as is, it's like, at least we're not really doing anything that would have changed otherwise then. But it's like, we're the ones interfering in this at this point with this. The dead must make way for the living. Nah. We have to be responsible for the future of this place. It's like, yeah, then this place is forever doomed. Let's evacuate. We've got enough resources. Does Aliya agree with us? Is this your choice? If you're sure, I'll do it. Let's hope we won't regret it when we reach the end of the road. Once we're out, I need to put my helmet back on. Maybe someday, if I can come back here again, I won't need to wear a helmet anymore. I really hope I get to see that day. Okay, cool. Because, like, I mean, I don't see it happening within, like, single-digit year time. So, like, I don't know, maybe Aliya can find a way to, like, you know, live on and not, like, have her limited lifespan either. Penny, this is Aliya. I'm reporting a set of coordinates to you. The road to the final resource point is blocked. It's time to retreat. Over. The volcanic activity in the distance is becoming more frequent. Who knows how long this will last, but someday all this will settle down. Nature will heal the damage humanity has done. Dr. Taylor's project will bring new life to this place. Aliya, this is Penny. I've read it above your coordinates. The volcanic activity is becoming more frequent. Leon has ordered all exploration teams to retreat by tonight. The stuff you marked earlier is more than enough, so we've actually exceeded our mission goals. I'm coming down to pick you up. You've worked really hard this time. Looking down from the sky, it's hard not to feel something for the guard planet. Corporate expansion has turned countless planets into this state. One day, we'll put an end to all this. The Falcon is climbing. Once we're back, I think I'll need a good rest. And after we're done with this planet, we'll probably head straight to the next mission. Thanks for your help this time. I'll catch up after the jump. Wait for me, okay? Sure. Okay. I think this is probably it then, I think. Maybe. Her story isn't over yet. We start the daily storyline. We start the segment. This segment. Her story isn't over yet. I guess, like, yeah, daily stuff. Her story isn't over yet. Okay, yeah. I guess, like, this is it from here. Then. Aw. Okay, yeah. I actually saw funny coincidence, like, today even. They released, like, a Q&A, for, like, updates. Well, Q&A update, like, Yeah, update log, whatever. And it's like, regarding the upcoming DLC and sequel, the DLC, originally planned for mid-2024, has been delayed. Throughout its development, the project evolved and grew substantially in its scope. To ensure we deliver an experience that meets our quality standards and your expectations, we have made the decision to shift this expanded content into a full-fledged sequel. We are thrilled to announce that this new chapter will be released as Aliya Timelink 2. We can't wait for you to continue the journey and build even deeper bonds with the characters in this new installment. Okay, yeah, I guess like we are gonna continue on with this like daily with the resistance stuff. Maybe it feels that way at least. I don't know how. Well, I guess like it doesn't matter. It'll still work out resource wise. And it's not like we've made like any major changes, I guess. But it's more like we've just been with Aliya the whole time type deal. I wonder like how they'll change things like presentation wise or whatever. We'll see. Alright, this was nice. I mean, I've been doing it like legit with like the day stuff. I think there might be an option to proceed ahead. Okay, we can just keep spamming her story isn't over yet. We start this segment, we start the daily storyline. What's this? We'll start this segment do? Oh, I see. Restarting the whole the segment, as in the whole thing here on this planet. Okay, yeah. I'm just testing now to see how the skip works, and it's like it actually does use it on it's actually different for the daily stuff. In main game it's left shift, but here it's the alt button on the right. So yeah, okay. That's cool. So I guess like, I didn't have to wait the days, but I guess it gives a little more like legit feeling, I guess, in a sense. But this will be a video, of course. This was nice. I'm looking forward to the sequel. Then. But maybe we'll go and check to see the other stuff as well. The other stuff we missed, at least. Planet full of volcanoes could have. Yeah, I might make a bonus segment then, just for like some stuff I missed, like the whole like good night stuff. Well, one part for sure was when she was like late at night. It's like, you still there? It's like, unfortunately I wasn't. Oh, by the way, planets full of volcanoes usually have rich mineral deposits. When we're exploring, we should check out new veins that have been exposed. 40 years of volcanic activity might have already revealed something new. I'm not that good. You make me blush for this praise. I'm so tired from all growth. Yeah, alright. Cool. We'll check for anything we've missed in particular. Alright, we missed this segment. Maybe once Leon's plan succeeds, we'll have to find Ryoko again. That would make Kane so happy. The future. Such a future full of endless possibilities. For now, just get some good rest. It'll come true someday. I haven't seen you with your hair done before. Ha. It's true. I looked through the photos I sent you before. If I was on my hair tied in a ponytail. Having my hair brushed feels so nice. Ha. Getting a little sleepy now. Oh, right. Kane has been brought the hibernation pod. We were in Bessonya. I mean, during our mission. Oh, this is the one. Resistance performed surgery on him. She's stitched up all over. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We just missed out this part about her talking about her hair down. Would be nice to see. Maybe that's like a final ending type deal. Also, I forgot to do this. Oh well. You'll see what improvements look like tomorrow. You would carry out missions with Kane after this? Then help you get Ryoko then. It's possible. But he's an engineer and I'm a biologist. He isn't really that short on hands. I mean, he can multitask. He'll probably stay in the ship to handle mechanical repairs. Oh, that's what you mean. Back in the small team days, everyone had to pitch in when something went wrong. Now it's like moving from a small startup to a big corporation. Well, she mentioned like before, like, the resistance isn't that big either, though. Are we done? Okay, bye-bye, Penny. Penny's gone to take a bath, so I'm heading to bed too. Good night. Sleep tight. Okay, I think this is where she ends it off with, what's it called? Good night. I think this is where she says she has like an extra bit as well that we missed. Penny's been asleep for a while now. She's even talking in her sleep. But I feel a little unable to fall asleep. You still there? I'm here. This time we're here. Last time she was like, forget about it. Actually, earlier today when we were watching the Red Giant, I overheard some Resistance members talking. Their opinions of me weren't very friendly. Ah, okay. Some of them think there's a boundary between those and humans. That those guys only need to do our jobs well. Damn, Resistance guys. What the hell? We're all in the same boat here. What the hell are we doing? Because we're artificial, we say we don't have souls. So we don't need to appreciate, enjoy, or feel anything. I was really mad and got into a small conflict with them. If Penny didn't stop me, I probably would have started a fight. I mean, you go, girl. Like, what the hell? Are we always going to be seen as tools no matter where we go? You're not a tool. You're a breathing, living person. Aw. No matter what they say, everything we've been through is real. Ha. That proves everything. Thank you. Okay, yeah. It's a shame we missed on the proper run we did. Honestly, I always get so nervous with every mission I can't sleep. After all, every mission might mean risking my life. But with you here to keep me company, I don't feel as nervous anymore. Have we talked about this much already? Sorry if I keep you from resting. Let's talk more during the mission tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow. Okay, yeah, cool. That's the one we missed out then. We missed out on that. I don't know if we missed anything else in particular. I don't think so. There's probably the odd ones we missed. There's at least the factory run. We'll probably check out the factory to see what it's like there. But otherwise, I don't remember anything particular. Unless I see anything in editing. I've got like a whole bunch of recordings of this now. So I gotta compile it. Since we can go ahead, let's check out the factory since we aren't able to do all three of them in normal gameplay. So let's see the factory. The factory seems more rewarding. The factory, it's alright. After all, that's probably the most likely place to find something useful for the Resistance. Let's get the supplies I can prove myself. Alright. So the path decided, let's head out. But yeah, since we can fast forward, it works out. The factory is around the main road, easy to find. There's a skeleton sitting upright on a bench nearby. In the face of the apocalypse, they chose to die peacefully on a bench. Fair. Maybe accepting death calmly takes a lot of courage. Come to think of it, I don't think I can do it. At the end of my life, I'd rather have someone I love by my side. It's a little odd to bring this up suddenly, huh? Ha! I always stay by your side. Wow. Facing death doesn't sound easy at all. Check out the mission, check out the factory and stick to the mission. True. I mean, really see, like, how she ends up in that scenario. I always stay by your side. Ha! We need to make a promise. Next time Kane or Penny gets hurt, I'll ask you what to do. You better fulfill your Cosmos duties then, okay? Pinky promise? Aww. Okay, yeah. Kane or Penny, like, Leon is, like, really iffy for Aliya, let's say. Let me skip that for now. Anyway, Lila has a fire. Look at the factory's exterior first. Calling it a factory, it feels like a prison. The factory is surrounded by guard towers and tall walls. Who'd be dumb enough to steal from the company? I swear, these rich folks are paranoid about everything. Maybe because we know their money is exactly clean. So everyone looks like a thief to them. Can we get inside? Actually, there is a way in. I could try climbing in through the main gate, or some section of the wall nearby has fallen into disrepair. If I know wide enough hole to crawl through, my suit can handle the dirt anyway. Just need to be careful not to bump my head. Be careful. Scaling heights and taking risks is definitely the spirit of an explorer. And if this looks pretty tall, I'll give it a try. Deep breath, believe in yourself, Aliya. You can do this. What happened? You good? What? Huh? Oh, I landed on the ground. But you didn't know my boots have jets. Have a jet. Is this what military protection suits are like? Damn. Darn, I'm kind of jealous of their employees. Terrorists always gives us the worst gear. True. But I guess, like, what's it called? I guess it's I don't know, maybe, well, to be fair, they didn't send out dolls, so yeah, they don't really care. At least I made it in. Let's keep exploring. The equipment inside the factory has been completely shut down. Over 40 years, plants have started to cling to these metallic beasts. This should be the processing line for Temstones. There are still some Temstone fragments since inside the machines. After 40 years, the shattered ore has lost its luster. Do broken hearts eventually lose their warmth too? Ah. You can recover from that. You can recover. I think so. That's pretty realistic. Even the most passionate hearts grow cold in the end. Alright, let's keep exploring the area. If we're looking for supplies, we should head to the finished goods storage room. There might be a decent amount of fuel there. Of course, it's possible Mithri took the fuel with them when they retreated. That stuff ain't cheap after all. Or we could check the machinery room to see if there's any valuable parts left. Most of them are still sealed, so they seem to be usable. Let's go to the machinery room. Fuel is fuel, but we'll see. The machinery room should be downstairs. The walls and floor here are disgusting. It's so dark around me. I can only light the way with my flashlight, but the stuff here is just nasty. What do you see? Stains. After drying, they solidified into stains of an eerie colour. What's worse, I recognize what was used to smear these stains. Someone's dragged the corpses from here down to the lower floor. Smears of blood and organs are everywhere. Jeez, I'm so glad I have my helmet. If I smelled that stench, I'd definitely throw up. The way to the machinery room is filled with obstacles made by workers using equipment. Those once expensive devices only serve as cover. Something intense definitely happened here, but who are the intruders? Internal action by Mithri? probably. Like, who else would be here? The Resistance weren't even around yet. How would they turn their own people? The only bodies on the ground are those of Mithri soldiers and workers. It seems you're right. I've reached the entrance to the machinery room, but it's locked. And it's locked from the inside. The only way is to crawl through the air ducts. Alright. But the nearby lumber room is locked too. Ah. Darn it, why are locks everywhere? What should we do? The key should be with the supervisor. There might be a spare in the supervisor's room. Getting in directly isn't possible. Once we get a key to open the lumber room, we can crawl through the air ducts. Easy to unlock from the inside. Alright, let's head to the supervisor's room. Yeah, I don't want to stay here any longer. Even though the corpses here already turned to skeletons. Being in this corpse-littered place still makes me feel uneasy. It's like they're talking to me. Luxurious air conditioning, a comfortable executive chair. Even after 40 years, I can still imagine the extravagance when pushing open the door. There are still plenty of fine wines in the nearby liquor cabinet. The amber-coloured liquid looks almost hypnotic in this dusty air. Oops. You all know this office used to sit in such comfort, while deciding the fate of countless employees. Is a key in the drawer? No. How about this one? Not here either. On the documents. Are these documents? I hope they're worth reading. Let's take a look. Like, we can rush her, but I think that's like if you've messed up the oxygen levels. These documents seem to be arranged chronologically. Let me take a look and sort out the timeline. 56 years ago, Mithri started mining Temstones on the planet and established corresponding factories. As interstellar conflicts intensified, Mithri's demand for Temstones grew exponentially. Reports of minor casualties and climate deterioration began appearing frequently, but at first, management didn't take the report seriously. Disgusting. As researchers furthered their studies on Temstones, the demand for Temstones increased exponentially. Over a span of 60 years, Mithri quadrupled the number of factories on this planet. Ah, yeah. They wrecked up the environment. They just kept on going. 2 years before the evacuation, a report from geologists revealed that extensive excavation of Temstones was damaging the planet's foundation, leading to abnormal volcanic eruptions. The geologists suggested reducing mining activity and gradually restoring the planet's environment. Seems not everyone was a bad person, but some of them, like, we know already with Dr. Taylor. It's just like they were just trying to like get by, and they were just used. Within a year of the report submission, Mithri doubled. Damn, it's like all in. Let's go. Doubled its mining workforce on this planet, and gradually began evacuating their executives and researchers. In other words, before the ecosystem was destroyed, there were no longer any executives or elites remaining here. Ah, okay, damn. To protect their reputation, they eliminated the workers who knew too much. Okay, that's even worse. Jeez. That's even worse. Knowing that then. Damn. They already left, some of them left in advance. It's just like, cool, just take the remaining scraps you can get now. They knew what they were doing, but they destroyed everything anyway. Damn. And Taylor stuck around. This was once the homeland of so many people filled with memories. How could they? How dare they? Just for profit? Darn it, darn it, darn it. Aw. There's no point talking about it now. Let's just move on. I don't know. Even though this isn't my first time crawling through ducts, it's always uncomfortable. Space is way too tight. Alright, I've made it inside. These resistors had built-in complete fortification in here. It seems they thought Mithri wouldn't breach their defense. So Mithri retreated, right? Mithri's soldiers retreated. They pumped poison gas into the basement, killing everyone without protective gear inside. Damn. The floor still bears traces of dried vomit, and the marks of someone desperately clawing at the door. The poisoning must have been excruciating. If it was a door that could have been easily opened from the inside, it wouldn't have remained closed despite all their strength. Hey. Alright, it's open. Next we need to mark this for recovery. Rest in peace. Alright, yeah, this place is just like rough compared to the hospital and TV station. This is like the worst place. Although this is finally over, I returned to the previous oxygen refill point. I told my oxygen first. Although this I seem to complete the task Penny gave me. But thinking about maybe staying in the lodge tonight doesn't feel bad after all. It's safe here. Take a break if you want. Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. That's the factory section done. Damn, okay, the basement bottom area is just like... just death. Is rough. Jeez. But yeah, I think that's everything here. I think that's all... yeah, I think that's everything that we've missed, I think. We'll see. I'll do a once over, but we'll see. Alright, yeah, I think that's everything then that I can recall we missed out on. Just the factory and like that message from what's it called? Aliya being like awake for a bit just before we landed on this planet. Looking forward to the sequel game then. Looking forward to it. I guess it could have... well, it would have worked if I knew about clicking the Alt button to well, it's like it's not even left Alt, it's right Alt for it as well. So it's not even, because like it's left shift in the main game to skip ahead. So it's a bit more obfuscated, or like I don't know why it's different. But I guess like I don't know why, but oh well. It worked out. This is all been recordings. But yeah, looking forward to the sequel. Looking forward to the sequel. As they say, her story isn't over yet. Ha. But you can restart from this planet. I forgot what it's called. But yeah. Or just going from the very start of the daily stories. Maybe I'll find something in editing, but if not, this is the end of the video. But yeah, looking forward to the sequel. I don't think it will do anything if we keep spamming it. Like, we just look insane by this point. I don't know. Yeah, you can't accelerate from here. There's nothing to accelerate. What else is there? But yeah, if I find something in editing that I want to check out, like, I can restart the whole daily stuff. But I don't think so. At least I don't recall anything. If not, then yeah, this is the end of the video. Something different as well, like, I haven't really done video gameplay recordings. But then again, most of the time I stream it anyway. But this works out. But yeah, alright, cheers. Bye-bye. Thank you.